It's been a long time.
He was saying this is his first time in the front seat in the new studio.
In the new studio, and it feels good. I'm back home. I'm back in my spot. Out of Focus, episode 49.
I think you said Daddy's home earlier.
Poppy's home.
Okay.
I did say Daddy though, but Poppy, Daddy, whatever you want to call me. Head honcho's back in his spot, man.
She's back.
Because look, I don't want to start off the pod with this energy, but
proceeds to start it off with whatever energy.
He's gonna start it off anyways.
I just found it interesting how our latest pod didn't perform as well.
Sheesh.
And why is that?
What happened there?
What happened there?
That's the question.
I think it was self-sabotage by the people on the couch.
Hey, Kelvin, he definitely turned the bots off on that one.
Nah, from the rip, I'm just going to go with the theory that was already thrown out there at the beginning of that pod. As soon as it started, there were murmurs of, I'm not going to say anything this pod.
Yeah. We never did that.
That's the point. The front seats have to take the helm.
Did I not? I brought topics. Y'all don't want to talk about the topics. I touched on stories. Nobody expanded on stories.
Wait.
So let's really dive deep into why the pod didn't do well.
Hold on. Before we get into all that, let's clear one thing up. We do not hate each other. There's not any animosity between any of us.
It's all jokes.
Especially between me and Trev. Like, we're actually homies. So, yeah, sometimes we're going to talk crazy to each other.
Cap.
Do we talk crazy? Do we talk crazy to each other?
Maybe the outside people.
Because people have said that where it's like, oh, there's tension and stuff like that. Yeah. And
it's
man.
They're like, do y'all hate each other? Well, now, last pod, it was just like...
hella sexual
Nah, they were going in on us. But
there might have been some tension last pod just because I was sitting back there
with Basa,
and you were just doing what you were just trying to do.
It was just bad.
Yeah, his stomach was turning, and he was actually I feel like that was the episode where he probably was the most fed up with being in the back because people voted us in the front. So he was probably really pissed. Just like, I'm not
fed up. He
was tuned out.
I wasn't.
Well, he still ended up talking the most. So
did he though?
It's Trev's. According to the viewers, it's Trevor's spot. It's his podcast.
It's not my podcast. It's our podcast. And if I'm being real, back there's a better vibe. Over here, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was just telling him. I was like,
he feels safe back there.
Not even safe. It's just like, bro, I could relax. Like, I can't do this in that front chair. Like, there's no like kicking back. Like, you're kicking the table and shit and like.
So you were a little thrown off your game last pod.
Your game?
Nah. I brought my game. I brought my A game.
That was probably the most I've seen him bring his game.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all still weren't
because he actually came with some topics.
I came with my
I've never seen Kelvin on his phone during the podcast.
And speaking of Kelvin bringing topics, I do want to apologize because we did kind of rush the ending of the pod when you did bring topics. And I just want to say, if it wasn't midnight and we were working all day,
it was dumb.
We would have kept going. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
The powers that be were just working against us.
And we spent 35 minutes on his wicked weekend when we could have got to fucking topics, but
how's that make you feel?
And that was the fucking title of the video. That's probably why it didn't do well either.
Okay, look, we did have a weak title last pod, but also
who makes the titles? I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
So y'all tag team. So you guys both tanked the last pod then.
Tanked.
Well, also too, I'm gonna come on record and say when we made the latest episode live, it went immediately yellow. So it was green before, and then it went back to yellow when we made it live. So I'm not too sure if it being like yellow monetized, having to wait for it to be reviewed while live had anything to do with the algorithm and the views.
Nice.
I didn't have to say that. I could have just said, it was solely the title using Belt's name and you guys being in the front of the shit. But I'm trying to take some of the
heat. You should take some of the heat because this is all somebody else's fault besides mine.
I don't know.
Is that deflecting?
For sure.
Yeah.
Either way, it just feels good to be back in our original spots. Yeah. I know you wait, actually no, you guys aren't in the original spot.
No, we're not.
Right?
No, I'm
Actually-
usually there. Boss is there.
Actually,
we
only
go to.
you're the only one in your original
Yeah.
spot.
Oh yeah, this should feel great.
Yeah.
That shit feel great.
How you guys feeling though? How's it?
I'll be back in the front maybe come episode 52
Feels
or
good to
something
have
like that.
the belt hate comments back.
Yeah.
We back. Yeah.
Honestly, I seen that and I was like,
finally.
I was just like, yeah. You know,
Uh-huh.
like
It's
The Mercury wasn't in retrograde anymore. It's back to normal.
you can't.
it's in Metrograde.
Uh,
Oh, I'm going.
That's his next album.
I'm going crazy.
wait, I wanted to bring up back to what you were saying about people saying that we hate each other. I wanted to bring up a comment that I think was deleted by Mr. Trevor Potter Jr.
Whoa.
I deleted a comment. Let me see.
Whoa.
I don't know. Maybe it was gone, but it was definitely gone when I last checked.
What was the comment? You screenshotted it?
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
Okay, ready?
yeah. Read that.
You guys keep chilling instead of grinding. When you get a bit
Is
older,
that Vladimir dude?
wait. When you get a bit older and become a busier man, you will see this for what it was: wasted time. Dude, you can build a castle with all this time. Only reason I say this, I want to see you grow, Trevor, or I would have said good job.
Is that your dad? Was that Howie?
That's crazy.
It does sound like your
No,
dad or
definitely.
something.
Yeah, like
Wait.
My
when you
dad
get
would not be on
older.
that time.
Check your quote unquote friends. They don't take it seriously. They are never deep on any subject and overall high school style conversations. Not only is he not your friend, he admitted to your face he still has it saved. What are you waiting for? That space has so much more potential than cheap personal jokes. Money. Signed off, Vlad. And I thumbs it up.
I was a real deep analysis, and just know I'm never deleting comments like that. The only time I'm ever deleting comments is when it's like getting doxxed or it's like some real like hateful
Personal.
shit. You know, like critiques like that. Bring them all day. And I did have to restrain myself from replying to a lot of these comments. It's just breaking
Nah, that's
it down.
because
It's
he
hard.
did that earlier. Like I want to say that was probably like early episodes. He
Really?
popped in saying some other like paragraph wannabe deep shit talking about like we're hamster brains or something like that.
I think there's some truth to what he's saying.
I think there's truth to the fact that
We don't go deep in.
right. I think
in
there's
topic.
definitely times where we can dive deeper on subjects or like not necessarily like brush them off, but like as far as like us not grinding or we need to grow and experience shit, like
Well, Vlad, how's your podcast doing?
Nah, not
He's-
even
yeah.
not even that, but it's just like
fuck around and find out he's a
Yeah,
billionaire.
he's just billionaire off podcasting.
yeah, he really is just like
Giving us free game.
I mean, it's just comments like that is hilarious to me because he literally said we aren't doing the thing we're doing the most right now, which is grinding and working, trying
we're wasting
to
our
do
time.
some shit. So, you know,
I'm over the YouTube comments. It's a dark
You are
place.
not-
Yeah.
no, you're definitely not over it.
It's a dark
Mr.
place.
Respond. Is that after you started responding to the people hating on you? Or
Yeah, guys,
but
comment.
when
Bill
did-
might
yeah,
respond to you.
when did when
no,
did you
yeah, I
when did you
really
realize it was a dark place?
Oh, episode 2.
Oh, so you
3
just
maybe?
chose to indulge in the darkness of it.
Yeah,
Then.
come on. Sometimes you gotta tap in. I'm not saying I'm not foolish for responding, like, but I definitely felt foolish. But come on, should be fun.
should we turn Kelvin's mic down a little bit?
I could scoot it away.
Yeah, can we just turn his levels down just a little bit? But yeah, let's talk about that. You responding on a burner account to some of the comments.
A burner account. It's
Is
my
that-
account.
Oh, okay. Is
But it doesn't say your name on it.
and it doesn't have your picture.
I'm in the picture.
Are you?
It needs
really
to be a
am.
headshot though. Like
Oh, just
Can't see.
actually, yeah. I'll make a new YouTube account and I'll respond to damn near everything.
Well,
call
why-
it Young Belt / Ryan Leg.
But why is it the hateful comments that we gravitate to?
It's just as humans, man. It's just
I feel like it depends. Like
people
I
can
don't-
say 100 nice things and one bad thing will. You know what I mean? It's I don't know.
Because what's the difference between
But we should probably focus on the positive.
on the
I don't know, I
positive
feel like
comments
that-
or the constructive comments? Like
Yeah.
I feel
Vladimir.
like that was pretty good.
Yeah, that
no,
was-
no. I can appreciate Vladimir's comment more than just people just outright
Saying that they
want
wanna walk in front of a freeway.
Yeah, like I can actually.
Oh yeah, they called you Bell last pod.
There were some.
They were
good
calling
ones.
me
There were some
Calvin.
good comments.
Calvin.
There were some
Like,
good
bruh.
comments.
And they always spell boss's name wrong.
I'm like, bro, they
BOSSA.
have the pop-up thing at the beginning of every episode. How is it Calvin still?
Sorry, man.
What the fuck is
Calvin
that
is
shit?
actually hilarious.
Do you hate that?
I mean, no. I feel like I just like to act ticked off. I mean, real life, not really, because it's like, bruh, okay, you might have heard it wrong, but like in comments and shit when it's like, all right, you can clearly look up.
But it's like it's people we've never seen before. We'll never meet them.
They got me fucked up.
But what if we do meet them one day and Vladimir just
punks us? And we're fucked. That knows what you do. Belt is a lame, I guess.
Bell? He said Bell is a lame.
Actually, shout out to homie Bell, man.
Yeah, nah.
Because I know I have a friend.
You know a Bell?
Yeah, I have a friend named Bell. It's actually funny when we're in the same room. Is yeah, it's the mix up.
Are they a lame though?
Nah, hell no. Hell no.
All right, well, getting off last pod, we appreciate all the comments, and just let this shit just leave it to the big dogs in this first seat, because when I'm up here, there ain't a lot of hateful comments. I'm just saying, bro.
I hear teeth sucking.
I'm just saying, man.
Please.
I'm just saying.
All right, then get to it.
Nah, but we gotta bounce we gotta bounce though.
We gotta bounce off each other.
Yeah, like this is a whole, this is a whole thing.
Guys, we're all on the same team, bro.
Nah, fuck all that. Y'all driving the boat this time. Come on, where y'all's taking us?
Yeah, bro, it's your channel.
Cause you crashing a plane right now, the same way you said we were last pod.
Deep down, they want us to fight. They want us to crash out.
Yeah.
You could see like there's a number of people crashing out for views right now.
I mean, the internet just enjoys a good crash out story.
Like who?
Very good crash out story.
It's just
a lot of people trying to make content.
Reality
I mean, think about where we got most of our audience. Think about where we got most of our audience from too.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
The crash out kings.
Well, no jumpers content is very negative and like
controversial. So
you
know what I mean. So most of our, would you say most of our fan base is stems from No Jumper? Yes. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. They're definitely like they were the seed.
We built an audience from it.
Yeah.
What I'm glad is I feel like people are done saying like, oh, you guys need to stick behind the scenes, because now it's like we're not even there anymore.
Yeah. And now, like I said, I think I mentioned it on pods before, but it's just the longer we go, the strongest are going to survive. Survival of the fittest when it comes to this content game. And I see a lot of people looking weak.
Okay.
They're falling off.
Straight to the point, yeah.
So what do you think it's going to take for them to bounce back? Or
I mean, dude, like when we started this podcast, we said we called it being a slave to the views. And I feel like this whole mass exiting of people leaving No Jumper, trying to start content, do their own content, they kind of push themselves into place where they never were really content creators to begin with, but just having this look on being on a podcast host or being on camera, like they got that battery in their back to think that they are actually real content creators.
Who are you talking about, bro?
Anyone, whoever the shoe fits. I'm just saying, like, now we're past all this shit. Now it's showing like who can really make the content and who has to rely on clickbait ass No Jumper titles to get the views. Because I've been there. I've thought about like, damn, maybe
you tried to have us slave for views a couple times.
For real?
Yeah, you teetered where you're like, should we talk about this pre-pod, or like you wanna, you know what I mean? Like you're thinking of something to talk about for a title. I'm just like, hey, you walking that line, Trev.
It's a fine line.
It is a fine line.
It's a dance. You gotta,
that line is fine as hell, ain't it?
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I think that is just kind of like the lowest hanging fruit to get views based on the drama, all that shit. And we are even dealing with that, of just having to maintain the viewership and not rely on like some crazy, why is Trevor leaving No Jumper or type title.
Yeah, because nobody cares anymore.
Yeah, no one really cares, and it's just like I feel like
people still do care, but I don't know. Like, I feel like the people or the audience that we would like aren't necessarily, like we don't want those people that care so much.
I mean, we just started this shit. We didn't really ever talk about No Jumper shit while even working there.
We definitely did.
For sure did. That was a crazy statement.
What are you talking about, bro?
We for sure, each pod, even when he wasn't working there, they'd be at least like a 15-minute, like, all right,
every episode
what happened at the office type shit. But it wasn't like clickbaity. Like,
listen, we would incorporate it because it was a part of our life.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't focus on it and make it
this wasn't an extension of a No Jumper pod type shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think, despite the views being low on some of our pods, we're going in the right direction, and we're not we're not going the easy route.
Yeah.
The clickbait
Should
shit, because
we?
boy, I got some shit we can clickbait right now
Let's get to it.
and really use them for content. But then too, it's like maintaining relationships and just like respecting people too. How far can you go to make people content?
I don't think.
Bro,
I feel like if they're online doing shit, we have the right to commentate on it and use it for a title.
I feel like you have that right, but then that's when your own moral compass comes into play, to where it's like, okay, of course they made it like public fucking knowledge or whatever the fuck to use, but then it's like, just because
bridge.
yeah, it's like, just because it is, does that still need, like, do I still need to
And
do
I
it,
feel like
you know?
No Jumper kind of corrupted that.
So where
whole
it's like,
situation.
just because, oh, it's online, so it's an automatic
It's
green
free
light.
game,
yeah, it's
yeah.
like, nah, like there's still more to it than just the fact that they put it online, you know?
Yeah. I mean, like, what works for other people isn't always gonna work for us. You know what I mean?
But the drama shit works for everyone.
yes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
But it's very short-lived work.
No, I feel you.
Sometimes they be eating off that.
Yeah, but it's like you have to keep doing that. I feel like to
Exactly.
keep eating off
Yeah.
it.
Well, there's
which
no
is
longevity in that
the
shit.
slippery slope. Yeah, it's not sustainable.
Like we said, being slave to the views. You get into this space of having or wanting to maintain viewership. One, maybe because your pride's in the way, or two, because I need to pay these bills.
Yeah.
When you got to pay these bills, you're gonna do some wild ass shit for that. And that's why I feel like just being the video dudes, we're always gonna be straight. Like
Maybe
that's the
our-
whole setup.
Maybe that's our issue.
What do you mean?
We're not like, like maybe we should be more crashy outy,
We don't need a crash out because we're not relying on this pod to make money or even our content. We could get those jobs where we go out, shoot music videos, set up other people's podcasts,
But we
and
can
be
make
fine.
that much more money if we're making money shooting videos and then part-time crashing out on the pod, getting views here.
Let them cook.
Mm.
Let them cook.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, well,
It's like
shit,
real
what's up?
professionals in the field when we're in cameras, but then it's like when we're in front of the cameras, we just, it's WrestleMania.
You ready to crash
yeah.
out for the content?
Kelvin likes to do this thing where he gets really passionate about things that he
No-
himself doesn't
has
believe
no
in.
conviction
That he
behind.
doesn't even believe in
Zero
himself.
conviction.
It's really funny.
Either
way.
to see how many people I could get on board. Then I might like.
And
if
he
you
jumps off the
Yeah.
bus when you board
Nah,
the bus.
or you guys end up. If you guys were down, then it's like, damn, maybe I should be down. And then I hop on the ship that I created that I wasn't trying to hop on to begin with.
I honestly, I realized what he was doing, going back and forth, and I was like, damn, he's really potting right now. Because if we go back to like 5 minutes ago, he's like, maybe we shouldn't, do all this, and then now he's like, man, maybe you should think about it. Like,
took a thing out of your
yeah, he
textbook.
took a page out of your book. That's your
See how I
specialty.
just, see how I just potted
You'll
on
be
it?
like, man, blah 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 blah, and then we'll conjuncture on something. You'll be like, man, sometimes
Mr. Both Sides.
Mr. Backpedal over here.
some real
But it's
front of the
cool.
seat activities.
Yeah, I like that.
You see how I do that from the back here though?
He's
From the
cooking.
back.
He's cooking. Pause.
Hey,
See
we
how I
don't
be
have to
cooking
eat
from the
it.
back?
And we don't have to eat it, bro. But just let him cook.
And speaking of cooking, me and Kelvin have been cooking up constantly.
Okay.
Constantly. I want to talk about our last endeavors
yeah.
or jobs this past weekend. We got
Let's
to
get to that.
witness some pretty iconic moments, if you might say.
Facts.
So we start the day off. I
The
think it was
ad-libs.
it was a Friday, right?
It was.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Yeah, it was.
supposed
It
to-
was.
All right. For those who don't know, if you're new to the pod, me and Kelvin were roommates. We lived together.
Were.
and
No, he said.
No, I said-
Oh.
Yeah, we are roommates and we live together. So
in the same room,
not in the same room.
Man.
bunk beds.
Loft bed. And so we've been going. He's been helping me on the We Starving and just like jobs that I have, So we're working together. Friday we start the day. Good episode of We Starving. Fire burger spot. AD Duno. I think it was called Vodka Burger.
Yeah, vodka burger. Crazy burgers.
Stay tuned for that episode. They literally had one of everything on the menu.
Yeah, they had like
It's usually how it
like
goes,
8
right?
different burgers.
Sometimes, not typically, but
Typically when
Yeah.
we go and shoot, that's what we hope for.
yeah.
But then they always want to bring out
Yeah,
like
yeah.
3 things.
Yeah, you never know with each restaurant. Sometimes they're like,
Shout out to the episodes that I helped with where they brought out one of everything.
Oh, that's
That
facts
was
too.
that was a
Yeah.
vibe.
It was always a like a lottery. It's like, ooh, are we gonna eat?
Or yeah, if we end up getting food, sometimes you never know pulling up.
Yes.
It's like you could pull up early morning, empty stomach. We gotta shoot the whole thing. They're just grubbing, and then the kitchen's just like, all right, thanks y'all. Like,
Yeah, sometimes we don't get fed, and then I just feel weird for asking.
yeah,
I don't know. It's just a weird thing. But anyways, we end up finishing at Vodka Burger. Didn't get anything to eat really. Not because the dude didn't offer it to us, just because we had to jam out back to back 2 productions one day. Head to T-Rail's house, shoot Drinks with Heather and Smack. We make a movie, and long story short, we find out that Schoolboy Q is going to be on the pod. Back on Fig. So we finish up. They had to go. It was like a special late night episode. They had to go to a graduation. Me and Kelvin killed some time. Went to a nice sushi restaurant.
vibed out, watched the game. Immaculate fish.
He had bluefin for the first time.
Uh-uh.
That was your first time having bluefin, right?
Yeah, I had a yellowtail before.
That shit melted on his mouth. Pause. Okay. But anyways, we come back. Kelvin gets on the podcast. We knock on the door. We come back late. T-Rail and them already going. It's T-Rail, Smack, and Heather. And the original plan was they're going to go live at 7 o'clock. So we get back at 6 because we didn't think they were going to be back from this graduation.
Yeah.
I knock on the door to get into the stream room. They're already live. So I got this big-ass camera because I'm there to document Schoolboy Q coming on back on Fig. So we knock on the door thinking they're just chilling or whatever, having a pre-production meeting. These fools are on live. Kelvin gets to sit down.
I didn't what?
Yeah,
well, like I didn't.
We didn't know.
I was like, had I known, like, I wouldn't have did that whole shit. You know what I mean? Like, in a way, I kind of felt like I ruined the episode. Like, this is one of their biggest episodes. They're about to have Schoolboy Q sitting on, and it's like, I'm sitting down for a minute, like, no mic plugged. I mean, it was probably like maybe like 10, no more than like 15 minutes. I'd probably say it was like 5-10 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, and I honestly wouldn't have knocked and went in the room like that either. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Kelvin's sitting there for 15 minutes. We're waiting to get word to see when Schoolboy Q was coming in because he wasn't there yet. Kelvin decides to leave, opens up the door.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna bounce because, you know, there's no point in me being here. And I opened the door and he's literally like right there standing there. Like, he was like, yeah, I'm just waiting on a good time to pop in.
Q's right there. And Q is one of those artists for me where it's like the first time I was around him, I got a little nervous. You know, he's like high echelon artist type shit. And he had a pretty big impact on.
Yeah, I was like, it's just kind of growing up to his music and shit. And he's just hella chill, like.
So he basically opens the door, sees Schoolboy Q, shits himself.
I didn't shit myself.
Now the story's getting.
I was just like, I wasn't expecting, you know, when you're not expecting somebody on the other side of the door. So I was like, all right, I'm walking out, and it's just like,
that's definitely happened to me.
Almost ran into like.
I have a habit of leaving elevators like as the door is opening. So that's definitely happened to me.
Yeah, just like you're down there walking in and all that. Oh fuck.
And then too, it's like we had to communicate and give people cues and signals on when to walk in and shit like that. So for him to just open up the door and Q's right there, it was just one of those weird ass moments because I'm looking.
And it's like you can kind of peek and see.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out when he's gonna walk in so I could click record and get this whole thing going. So this fool Q walks in, takes over the stream. It was a beautiful moment to be in the room with, and overall dope experience. So I just wanted to bring that up and talk about it on the pod because
it was a wicked Friday.
It was that's a wicked, start to a wicked weekend.
Nice.
What you like? Come on, bro.
Wait, what? I didn't even say nothing.
Nah, but
nice.
you're just sitting there like
you wasn't fucking with that demeanor,
it's
huh?
a boring ass story or what, bro? We kicking it with Schoolboy Q. What's up,
bro?
Bro,
Like what was I supposed to say?
Man, just hype me up or something,
Yeah, no,
bro.
that's
Hype
fire.
bro.
That's
Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
I'm supposed to be thrilled for it.
That's
so
hard,
like,
bro.
Yeah, talk about how you love
bounce
Schoolboy
on
Q.
it.
Yeah, I love
bounce
habits
on
and
it.
contradictions.
you should have at least called one of us king at least once throughout that story.
Damn,
you know what
King,
I'm
you
saying?
shitted yourself.
Just hyped it up like, damn. Q.
How come there's no pressure on Basa to hype y'all up?
Well,
He's
we don't
back there on the couch doing what
Yeah.
he does, bro.
Yeah,
You're
this
Your
is
front
front seat
seat,
is
front
all
seat is for
reactionary.
sure reaction, ad lib, and
I
king.
Gas up.
Yeah,
King gas up? Nah. Well, I'm glad you guys had a good time.
Yeah,
I don't believe that one bit.
He's
Yeah.
pissed.
I'm pissed.
He's pissed.
Wait, are you pissed?
No, I'm not pissed. Nobody's pissed.
No, because he might be pissed because I said, look, I'm working on this thing or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I might need some VHS, and he's like, yeah, I'd be down to do some VHS. Wait, and then Kelvin meets him, met Q first before you.
Speaking of
Bro.
VHS, you still got my journey.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Is it?
Dog,
I'm just checking in.
You guys are my-
Cause
you guys
you're
are my-
looking over there like stone cold, bro.
bro,
Like,
you guys are my friends, bro. Like,
He doesn't like blank face LP. That's all it is.
I got a blank face LP right now.
for sure.
Nah, that was a good album.
That part.
I just think it was pretty amazing that Kelvin and I both got on the stream. He got to hop on the mic. I didn't hop on.
I mean, the mic wasn't on, but I tried to hop on it.
You know, because, bro, ever since we met T-Rel, he's like, Schoolboy Q is my best friend. I know Schoolboy Q. You fuck with
I was
Schoolboy
over there
Q.
watching the Super Bowl there. This,
yeah,
that, and the
Q's
other.
house, you know? And I always was just like, you don't know Q. Always giving him shit. So for him to pull up, finally, it was just a magical moment. It was a beautiful live stream. And he didn't get off, so because I get the footage, Schoolboy Q ends up leaving after like 30 minutes of the live stream, but he's hanging out upstairs. So then it's me, Kelvin, and Q just kicking it.
Chilling.
I'm fucking just blown away right now.
Bounce on it.
This is just,
That was
Ask him what you guys talked about.
yeah, talk about some of the
I asked him
Hella
what
doesn't-
inspired Hands on the Wheel.
talk about some of the conversations that conspired in that room.
Well,
Bruh,
Sunday.
you're
I
really
don't know
about to
how much-
expand
no,
on his
yeah.
phony ass.
Nah, it's not phony.
all, I don't know how much I could say, but just know.
Me no conversation.
That part in that order.
That part. Hey.
Oh man, we're just we're working on some dope shit, and
You can't even talk about the other shit, huh?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm
Yeah,
not even gonna press it.
Don't.
But just know,
Just know.
apart from that, I got to check out Dr. Dre's studio,
Wow. The Chronic, huh?
The Chronic. I didn't even know I was in Dr. Dre's studio until I left, and I found out after the fact, and I was just like, you know,
Exploded in his pants.
exploded. But enough about me, you know.
Nah, go ahead.
Nah, man.
Enough about me.
It's just like the energy, bro. It's just like just radiating,
What?
just like
Bro,
I kind of feel that too.
Bro,
I was
right?
like,
bro,
I don't wanna
didn't
say anything.
Bro,
No.
Boston didn't say nothing.
But he's
I'm just walking
he's
back to the
actively
front
listening.
seat.
Like
I'm actively listening.
bro, you
Yeah, this
I
is
asked
my
about-
next
bro-
episode.
Bro, I asked about some of the conversations
it.
that.
you were literally sitting here looking at me like this.
What the fuck am I supposed to say to that, bro?
Bro,
Schoolboy Q, fucking way.
We were talking about your double date at
No,
fucking apartment 200.
That's fine.
And we were gassing up like, oh my god, what? Oh, we lost your phone.
I'm
Oh
not
my
gonna
god,
lie.
you were lit.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't gassing it up. My fault. I for sure hated on it.
Yeah, but it's just like how can I insert myself into this? How can I I don't know.
How could you put
Just-
yourself in Schoolboy Q's shoes?
Yeah, I can put myself in the shoes because I've kicked it with you guys a lot of times.
So think about how wet that is. Now you're Schoolboy Q and you have a song with Kanye and all these other people, and now you get to kick it with the likes of us.
The likes of y'all.
And
Well, I mean, I've been following Q for a long time, and he's known to be a jokey joke type of person. So, like, what was the vibe?
there we go. Let's fucking come on, man.
That's all Trev wanted. He's hella happy now.
I'm gonna be real. We only talked for like 5 minutes.
See, like, bro.
I'm just trying. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that. I fuck with this episode.
Good content.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love that for y'all.
See,
I love that for y'all.
bro, you're different now. You
How
got
am I
the chain on.
How
He
am I
got the
different?
chain. See, because he's
Genius from
accustomed
the
to the
hood.
front seat now. See, now he doesn't
You
feel
got too
like.
Just like that.
Comfortable.
That just you're just jaded.
Why is there just a target on me at all times?
Nah,
'Cause
there
you're in the
isn't.
front
At
seat.
all times.
I'm
Kind of
sorry.
feel like an early version of Kelvin on this pod, huh?
Are we attacking you?
I mean, yeah, but that's our whole thing. that's our vibe.
Yeah,
you
fight
can say
back,
something.
fight back.
I can't.
It's like the 3v3 UFC, but then you're like the last.
You're the
guy
last
left.
one on your team. Yeah, they
The
just
other two got knocked out.
they
Now
just
I'm
start-
cornered.
Yeah,
Bro, that shit looks
Now
crazy.
Now I'm just cornered.
All right, so you guys didn't do anything cool this weekend then? Damn.
What happened this
Were you lit?
I'm trying to think. Did I do anything?
See, look now. Oh, there comes the smile now. No, let's
He
talk.
was lit. Didn't y'all step?
It's just regular step out.
Have you been on full motion step out?
Nah.
Big
I
steppers?
went out for 30 minutes.
Yeah, pulled up
I mean, that's about the.
to the Synergy event.
I'm not gonna lie. That's like the average when I'm going out. To be real,
30 minutes. Stop the cab.
That was definitely my quickest step out ever.
I'm going out like. I'm looking to go out anywhere between 30 minutes to like a hour and a half max.
That's all you need.
That's all I need. I just need a beer.
A
If
beer?
it's cool, I'll get a second beer. But by the time I'm done with my 2
part.
beers, I'm out of there.
That part.
Yeah.
I heard Mo Bamba once. Out of there. Like, why are we playing Mo Bamba?
Wait, same event?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. At the same spot that we go to?
Nah,
Continental.
it was at the Continental.
Super dark venue. Loud music.
That's just the hop on butt activity.
Yeah, it was. It was straight hip hop.
Were there people hopping on butt?
No, I didn't hop on butt. Trev.
Was there anybody else hopping on butt?
Oh, there was definitely people hopping on butt.
Was
There's a
there
lot
butt to hop
There's a
on?
lot of schmeezing and Bay Area people in there.
Wait,
A lot of Bay activities?
There was a
Yeah.
lot of Bay activity.
They were schmeezing in a circle?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a joke that I can't say.
Why not, man?
We'll bleep it out. We promise.
No.
Nah, it's probably you're gonna be. Never mind.
Yeah, you already know.
So, it was lit. It was dope. You only stayed 30 minutes. Did you go with him when you went home,
We went together and then I left with Moses.
and then just left you
So
all
wait,
alone?
what did you stay for the after activities if he was getting up out of there? So now you're on a solo mission.
I was shooting the event. Yeah.
That's his excuse though to be just running around.
Just running around.
Shake the ass for the camera with his VHS. You got that one off or what?
What? Nah, his tape though.
Shake it.
Shake it.
Yeah.
Yam cam?
Yam cam. Nah.
No, because lately I've been on I don't know. I think it's just because I'm getting older, but the whole partying, going out thing,
Yeah, it's played.
You're also in a relationship.
it's played. Yeah, and so
Yeah. That shit is boring.
that's facts too.
It's like what
And
am
I'm
I here
basically
for?
in the same boat because I'm celibate, so it's like there's no reason for me to. I'm not chasing girls out there, so.
Is that the reason that people go out though to chase girls?
I think
It's not
that's
the reason I go out.
that's not every reason, but I feel like for guys aged fucking
Most
whatever the
guys.
fuck till 30s, or I'd say at least like 24, 25, it's like, all right, I'm going out. I'm trying to meet somebody. Or
But
I'm trying to
sometimes
fuck
it's a
on
good
somebody.
time just being outside with the homies.
Yeah, I just like the change of
Yeah.
scenery and like to kick
Yeah.
it.
I'm inside all the time. Might as well be outside.
Yeah, I went by your house today. It's a fucking dungeon.
Yeah.
Ice cold dungeon, by the way.
60 degrees, the blackout curtains.
Did you hear us and just acted like you were sleeping?
Definitely.
That was
Definitely
crazy.
did.
He
Definitely
does
what
the
I
one
did.
peeks out
'Cause
with
if-
his one eye.
Because if I woke up, it would have been a different vibe.
It would have been a better vibe or a
you
worse
guys would've
vibe.
been-
It
you
was
guys
in his
would've-
drawers. That's
Yeah,
why.
you guys
Oh,
would've
that's
been
a
on my
vibe.
head.
Twice.
Why is he just
Mouth open.
How's the health journey been? The weight loss journey?
It's going good.
Yeah?
I'm chilling. Yeah.
How much weight are you down?
I haven't weighed myself, but last time I was down like almost 30.
What happens if you gain that back?
I crash out.
As friends, do we call you out on it?
Duh. You guys should have called me out on it the first time.
But
Well, I
you
mean,
never
guys
know.
did.
You never know how fat you are until you lose
We
that
definitely
weight.
were doing it subconsciously.
Nah,
We
not
weren't-
even
we
subconscious.
Or
weren't-
behind your back.
We would
Nah,
we would do it, but
the
it would
honey
be like
wanna
one off.
shrimp?
It would be like one off jokes.
Yeah,
type
like
shit,
trying to
you know
mix
what
it
I'm
in
saying?
with the joke, like, "Oh, you're eating."
Like me
Panda
calling-
Ex-
yeah,
you're
me
eating
calling
Panda
you Po.
Express. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. But I feel like that was more of an Asian joke than anything.
That was the triple entendre.
Yeah,
it
that
was
was
pretty,
like,
yeah, that was a pretty good one. Skadoosh, huh?
So
Yeah.
as your homies, we have the right to tell you, hey, you're getting fat, or you're getting fat again.
Yeah.
I feel like with anything, to be real,
OD.
like I want my homies to tell me, regardless of what it is, like fat, fucking slacking on paper, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like anything, like yo, you ain't been yourself, what's going on, type shit, or hey,
Yeah, it's always
Respond to that.
shit.
It's always about how you go about it, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For sure.
Making jokes about, little piggy boy over there.
That's crazy.
Little piggy boy.
Peppa the pig.
Oh wait, hold on.
That was funny.
Nah. Hey, someone said your doppelganger was China Mac.
That's crazy.
Is that fucked up?
No,
What's fucked up anymore, dog?
Bro,
because you do copy a lot of the New York lingo. And
you look like China Mac right now.
New York lingo?
China Mac's from New York.
Yeah, you look like China Mac.
yeah. That's just the final. You look like
Bro,
China.
you look
Mac.
like
What I look like?
Skinny Lush.
That was a joke too. They said I'm gonna be lush in whatever.
However many years.
Yeah, I fucked up on that one. Yeah. Whatever they said on the Reddit.
It's alright.
You guys
It's
still
alright.
are you guys still on Reddit?
No.
Nah. No need anymore.
You're definitely still looking up your name on the Reddit.
Bro, every day.
every day.
Oh, I already know.
I'm not looking at my name
You're
though.
definitely looking up your name. First is Trevor, then you'll type in out of focus,
And
and
then
then
Trev,
VBC,
and then you'll
then
type in editors, and then you'll do the whole thing.
Kind of like you in the comments when
Yeah.
you check in, you're typing
Oh,
in
man.
Bell.
Sort
Oh,
by
he's
newest.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorting by newest.
He's
all
typing
the
in
time.
Belt, Bell,
Nah,
Ryan.
Asian guy, fat Nav,
Was it
fat Yeet.
China Mac?
The point and laugh is crazy, Trev.
I'm trying to point and laugh all pod right now. Come goofy, bro. Let's make some jokes, man.
Nah, pre-production was about diving deeper into
Yeah, I'm
topic.
trying
Hey,
to
you
dive
haven't
deep
dove
into
into
some-
shit.
What have you guys dove?
He hasn't dove either.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
he's still standing.
Hold on,
on
yeah.
the
How do you
diving
feel?
board.
How do you
so
feel?
to get the pressure off me.
How do you
bro.
feel about the people that say you don't deserve the front seat because you're quiet?
As a mouse.
That's a mouse.
That's what they said.
Doesn't say anything to feed into.
He's cooking.
He's cooking. The silent cooker.
Because I mean, how long do we have you until
So you quit.
that, or you're gone for a couple pods?
2 more weeks.
I'm going to Cabo
yeah,
this
I
weekend,
was gonna say.
so we're gonna have to film another one, or we might miss an episode.
Or
Another
we could all
vacay?
just go to Cabo with you.
That would be true. Or
You need a fifth wheel.
like Coachella,
Yeah, but all of us though.
Yeah.
or we do a pod without me. How do you guys feel about that? That could go one of two ways. Completely crash out,
Excellent
and I look
or
like
great.
Wait, we actually haven't done that before.
we've never done a
never
pod
done that.
without me, and I feel
Or
like
me,
it
or
would
me.
without you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
facts.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've done pods without you.
You guys have never done a pod without me.
No shit.
I'm dead ass.
We got to look back on that.
You guys have never done.
You have
For
perfect
show
attendance.
got to
Yes.
do a pod without him now.
bro. That's why I flexed the perfect attendance. I have not missed a pod.
Okay, but let's go. What if I miss the pod?
What
Can
if
you
you
guys
miss-
carry it?
What do you mean? Of course.
I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna be
Bro.
real.
I don't know.
Because it could
I
either.
don't know.
I'm worried about this. It either goes way too good, like better without me,
You
and then
definitely
I,
That's the one thing.
pod.
Like, what's crazy is he would prefer us bomb without him than for us to do really good without him.
No.
okay, look.
No, we need Trev.
The ego in me would be like, hopefully they need me. They do worse without me. But the business side and the team player that I am would be like, look, if they are better without me, I want to see that.
What's the split percentage on that though? What side are you on?
Over under on that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
50,
sure.
50?
No, it's like 85 team player, 15 like.
I think that
You know?
percentage depends on how well it does.
Yeah.
Because what if it's just us three and for some reason it gets 50,000 views?
No, because
Like,
you guys.
it's our biggest pod without even a guest.
because you guys start doing all the shit that we were talking about in the beginning of the pod. You know, bringing up the topics.
Oh,
the-
we would have to come.
we come with
crazy.
some crazy
We
shit.
would have to fight. We would have to do the whole shit.
Is that me preying on your downfall if that 15% is there, or is that just being like a real human and
That's praying.
Feeling
that's
emotion.
praying on your own downfall. This is on your channel, buddy.
nah, this is ours though?
It's all of the above.
Because
Stop saying it's ours,
why not,
because it's your podcast.
bro? This is our
fuck that.
podcast.
Nah,
I don't.
Fuck
I
that.
have my own podcast.
I got at least 25% of this bitch.
At least.
I got faith that you guys could do a pretty damn good job
Thank you.
if T-Rail joins you. Because then the question is, who would sit here? Who would be the host if I'm gone? I'm the host, right? Considering kind of I'm the A host. A Mike, we could
say so.
Yeah, it's your podcast.
Bro.
I could definitely host.
What?
Yeah, Boston could.
I can see
He
him.
could lead the way.
Really?
Because he's the type to I
throw the topics up.
Yeah,
That's
he
probably
wouldn't-
why they don't see me talking.
He would
is 'cause
act
I'm the one that brings.
He
the
doesn't
topics.
engage
He
in
would
the topics.
he would act as a moderator.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I'd want to have a guest on.
Yeah, if you weren't here.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Because I feel like
There would have to be a spicy week in news.
like some shit.
I like the pod just being us. Having a fifth person gets a little tight. A guest when someone is gone makes the most sense, except when I'm gone.
Why? What if the guest like
I'm just talking shit.
Like I feel like we could bring like Nate on or something like that if you're not here and it.
I mean, this is gonna be a good experiment. Maybe we should have you guys do a pod by yourself,
Well, we're gonna have to. It's coming.
or no, or we just film one in advance. What do you guys want to do? Let's talk about this as a team.
What does Kelvin want to do?
Advance?
Film in advance.
What does Kelvin want to do? He's speaking in third person. That's how you know.
Look, Belt is upset because he thought he was gonna
I'm
be
upset.
When Basa said I could host it, he was just like
Nah.
deep down, like, bro, what?
That's crazy because when he said that, I said that he could.
Yeah, but you were lying though.
But I was lying.
Telling somebody that they're lying is nuts.
No?
No.
No,
You
I
weren't
wasn't
lying.
lying. I wasn't
You
lying.
weren't- He's like, wait, maybe I was lying.
Well, because I feel like previous pods you've gassed up the fact that you don't need us, and you could do it yourself.
When have I ever said that, dog?
I think I recall you saying, fuck you niggas, I'm a one-man band or something like that.
Nah.
Nah, basically, I think it was along the lines of we could run the pod if they were gone.
But that's just like our petty little like.
Yeah, exactly.
kicking
That's
side
I'm trying to
shit.
be petty right now. This is the whole thing. I'm trying to stir up some pettiness.
Oh, you want to be petty?
Oh, you want
I'm trying to cook up some petty shit
slave to the views, man.
or entertaining. Because someone also posted a comment saying
Another
VBC
fine
stands
line.
for very boring crew.
They got on our heads. Who is that?
The very boring crew is like,
Give him free merch.
Facts.
it's like you can't do anything but just laugh and be like, you know what, you got me, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a clever diss.
Yeah, I can always
Fuck with
appreciate
the
a clever
clever
diss.
diss,
Yeah.
And acronyms?
Yeah.
I never even thought about acronyms for the VBC. I
Very
thought actually
big cocks.
very big cocks, vegan boys club,
Ooh.
very boring crew, vintage block channel.
The fuck is that?
I mean,
It's this spot in Sacramento where nobody knows who Trev is.
oh, he's trying to diss.
I went by there and
Shit. Hey, can I?
Oh, he's
Went to
bringing
the
the
hood and
pettiness
no one
back.
Hey Moses, can I get a damn son?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh yeah. Did we even bring up the fact that we have the soundboard now with
Nah,
sound
we
effects?
didn't. No, we didn't. Yeah, run through all of them. Run through all of them.
We
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
that was definitely some gunshots though, that comment, but you know, my bad.
Wait, what?
He came to my hood and no one knew me.
No one knew who you were.
yeah, I was like,
You weren't in my hood.
have you ever seen this guy named Trevor? Or you ever heard of a guy named Trevor? He has this YouTube channel called Vintage Block Channel. And
Wait, is that really where VBC comes from?
It
yeah.
stands for vintage block.
You're a
yes.
gangbanger.
You know, I've thought about that and I'm just like,
Wait, you thought about gangbanging?
no. I thought about the perception of it standing for vintage block channel. And when I first created it, I didn't think of it like that. Like, okay, we're from this place
Some
called
sort of-
Vintage Park. It was just me and my friends. We grew up in this area or whatever. But then I also had an idea of like vintage blocks, like actual blocks. You know, like the little toy blocks.
Yeah. Like some Lincoln Logs.
So I like was thinking, no, vintage block, like vintage blocks, old blocks, and then the imagery was gonna be like the old block spelling out vintage block channel. But
Very bisexual cowboys.
let us know the best VBC acronym in the comments. But yeah, I've always just been like, maybe I should have thought about it differently because it does have kind of like a street-esque.
element.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to be on that
Shred-esque.
type of time.
Come on, bruh.
But once I start banging the block, though, just know I completely crashed out.
Too late to jump off the porch, buddy.
All right, man. Can we get into some topics then?
Yeah, what topics y'all got?
Do you want to bring up any of the topics from the
Nope.
last show? Because
Nope. Nope.
there's the pettiness. He's bringing the
that's definitely
pettiness back.
petty.
Bro, I'm about to
Why
smoke
not?
this to the face. Cause
To
y'all
the
weren't
face?
fucking, y'all weren't fucking with the topics, and now they're week old topics, and two, y'all weren't fucking with them then. So y'all, I'm not gonna give you
Actually,
guys
hold
the
on,
chance
hold on,
to
hold
fuck
on.
with them now that I'm back on the couch.
A
Like,
lot
that's
of them didn't have not a lot of them, but that last one you brought up didn't have the proper research. We were left kind of confused.
One,
The whole
it was the last
Lululemon.
second. It was like, okay, Kelvin, what's a topic? And as I start to read it, there's a whole
He
lot
was
of.
scrambling.
Man, that was a Hail Mary.
You got to provide the context, though.
Well, okay.
Okay,
let's
you have a
break
point.
it down. We're about to dive deep. Yes, I could have provided context,
Spark
but
that thing.
given it was one of my first few times bringing topics,
He didn't know how to
two,
transition. That's what you're saying?
one, I didn't know how to preface the context. I could have did that better.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So that I could have did better. But two, if you guys wanted more context, that's where you guys, start probing and asking questions. Not, oh, this shit's weak in the fucking stream type shit.
I think we did ask questions.
Can you also admit that starting off with the Lululemon topic,
It wasn't a good start off.
a little off topic.
Lemon, they fired somebody.
Nah, y'all put me on the spot. So I was just like, oh fuck. That was literally the first one at the top of the list. There was like 7 topics.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's get to the six. Let's get to the other ones.
Topic.
That was the first one that I seen as I built the list.
That was his first round draft pick.
And I'm joking, but honestly, bro, I do feel bad. Like I don't want.
You should.
I felt like it was some hater ass shit where I was just like trying to rap the pod because
It
I
was
hate
late,
when you
though.
guys try to do that to me. So I could.
Well, also, you
could apologize for
you
that.
said, let's rap or something. So that's where we were kind of like, all right. Once you say the words, it's over.
Hey, how long we been going?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I've been trying to work on that.
No, you have.
Now you, but like we,
This is kinda funny.
your alternatives are easily recognizable.
Bro, that pod though, I was ready to go. I was
Yeah,
ready to
no,
go.
yeah.
Honestly,
It was,
and
it was late.
and
It was
regardless of whatever topic you would have brought up, I feel like I probably would have just.
Shitted on it.
late. No, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't. That's what I was like. The day was done. Like it wasn't.
I was still trying to cook with you though, at least a
You
little
wasn't
bit.
trying to cook with me, bruh.
I have.
Play the footage back, but so you don't want to bring up any of the old topics?
Yeah, I think you should because I have 0 topics.
Just one or two?
Right.
I got some topics too.
It's old news
I
now, bro.
well, I want to quickly bring up Black Mirror's coming back.
For real?
Okay, never watched an episode, but tell me about it.
wow.
Oh, those are many zoovies.
That's why
Come
you're like
on.
this.
That's
They're
why
like-
you're like that.
Bro,
That's
that'll
nice comeback.
that'll make you more of a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah,
They're like
you gotta tap it with striking vipers.
kind of like sci-fi-ish thriller
Just
mini movies. They're like
kiss me,
45-minute hour episodes.
I've
but-
heard of them.
Each like different actors,
Bro,
and each is like a
what?
different scenario.
That shit is made by Netflix. Like,
What, Black Mirror?
yeah, that shit
Yeah.
is the one.
So I should watch it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you're finna
Yes,
get your
For
Bandersnatch.
sure. About to get your
oh
Bandersnatch.
yeah, they have a banner snatch.
That
which
shit
is-
sucks though.
It's
I
not
didn't-
that bad. It's like a you get to pick your own
I did-
storyline
I wasn't fucking with that.
through the Netflix.
Yeah, like
thing, yeah.
like you use your remote to
Yeah,
choose.
and it dictates the story. And there's like, it's not that many. It's probably like 20 different endings or some shit. But
Wow.
Yeah, there's a good amount of endings.
Wow. So you could rewatch a season and it can be.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
just
different?
for Bandersnatch, not the
Yeah.
entire Black Mirror series.
Oh, what's Bandersnatch?
It's like a movie that they dropped essentially, where it's like you can
Where you
make
ch-
decisions. It's
yeah.
decisions based type shit.
It's like Mass Effect.
Do you guys like that?
it was cool
It was
for
cool.
what it was. It's
Mm.
different.
That kind of reminds me of like a video game.
It
There
is
wa-
kind of like a video
There was a
game.
movie that was like that too a couple years back.
Or there's a show that recently came out, with the dude that plays who's the chicken dude in Breaking Bad?
Oh, Gus Fring.
Yeah, it had I forgot what it was called.
What was called Los Pollos? You want to hit the?
I think it was called like Kaleidoscope. Or
You
something.
want to
But-
hit the Kush?
But the newest Black Mirror has Jesse from Breaking Bad.
Oh, for real?
So did you watch it? We want to review. Also,
No, it comes out June 15th.
oh, okay, all right. So stay tuned for that. But can we talk about? He watched Idol.
Oh
No.
my god!
I started.
Did you
I
watch
probably got like 15 minutes in and I fell
the
asleep.
first episode?
Yeah,
Oh man!
See, I
it
watched
was hella late.
I watched like the YouTube critic reviews on it, just
Oh,
completely
what?
shitting on it.
bro. You can't do that.
You gotta watch the actual
Oh.
joint.
Why?
Because now you're gonna come in with. I mean, I already shitted on it a little bit, but
Yeah.
you gotta kind of go in there and just try to analyze it yourself and just see how bad it is. Because I think it's helped me realize like differentiate like what's good
Acting?
television and what's bad television.
See, a part of me doesn't want to watch it because I really fuck with the Weeknd.
It's gonna fuck up.
Yeah,
still
like
fuck with him,
I seen him in some of the scenes.
Yeah, it's rough.
I'm just like, dude,
You
like
can still fuck with his
It's
music though,
rough.
no?
because are we
Like,
taking?
You're
are
not gonna fuck with his music now if you see that and he's a bad actor.
Nah, it's just like he's got this whole mystique about him, and everything he does is kind of cool. And
Well, he's
No.
moving into. He's changing his whole name. He's going with his actual government name now.
He's able now.
Abel Tesfaye.
Nice.
Yeah, he's dropping the Weekend.
are you serious?
He said after his next album or some shit.
Oh, we need to swoop in on that.
All right, so you seen it? Did you look at the Weeknd differently after watching it, or are you gonna
mean,
just write it off?
It's
just saying-
cool. It's cool. We were talking about this the other day. I think the acting's terrible. It won't age. I mean, that shit has like 5% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's pretty bad. But
5%?
yeah,
What the fuck?
like I think 3 out of 10 on IMDb. Visually, it looks cool. The moment's cool. It's Sam Levinson. It's got all these cool actors. It's got this girl from Blackpink, that K-pop group. So it's a cool moment. Visually, it's great, but yeah, it's like if you're like a movie or TV critic, it's not gonna age well. But I don't think it taints his career really. It's still a cool thing to do to have an HBO show.
Yeah, I feel that, and also too, we could separate the art, the different style of art.
And his music's fucking great, bro. So
Yeah, I was like,
I think
his
he'll be
music-
fine.
It'd be different if his music started slacking too. Then it's
Mhm.
like, all right, hey, bro, you got to get that shit up. You're
Did
falling
you
off.
see his Europe tour? That fucking big ass 40-foot robot he has on stage.
No, I have not.
Shit looks insane.
Is it a movie?
I'll just show you a picture.
Y'all see that footage of PSY performing Gangnam Style 10 years later and it's still going crazy?
Is that still like the biggest
lady.
video on YouTube or something like
I
that?
don't know. At one point, it was the most watched video. on
Yeah.
If
YouTube,
I was a
think.
one-hit wonder,
I don't think he's a one-hit wonder.
I would consider that being my one hit.
He's got an MF Doom mask on too.
Let me see.
Look at the size comparison. That shit is fucking huge.
If I was a one-hit wonder,
Oh shit.
what am I? Gonna
What
do?
hit would it be? We got to
That
get
one's a
no.
good
Let's
one.
get to that topic after this. I want to keep going in on the Idol because I was watching these research or like the review videos. Basically, they were breaking it down. It's the same director as Euphoria, right?
Yeah.
And they were saying how he didn't really put a lot of attention to it because he was working on Euphoria.
Yeah, I think he said that last part.
Oh, my bad.
No, we said that off camera. I think.
Oh.
I just think that's fucking nuts. The fact that he's like, I'm thinking my life is stressful. I'm working on YouTube videos or, you know,
producing one already hit show and then trying to make another hit show.
right after that.
Yeah.
That's actually insane.
With the so-called toxic environment, like you're already going into something that's kind of
With one of the
How do you
biggest
even-
musicians
has bad
in the
motion.
fucking
How
world.
do you even do that? Because like you kind of have to be on set like a lot
You have to be creatively
sure.
clear.
to do
Like,
both at the same time. Is
Yeah.
crazy.
and he rewrote like you watched it. I think it's like 50% of it or some shit.
I mean, I was just amazed at the fact that he's able to even just pull this off. But it does, like, what's the word? It like backs up the statement of like, don't bite off more than you could chew. And I
Yeah.
feel like in this circumstance, he might have done that.
Cause it looks rushed. They shot it at the Weeknd's house.
That's because
mean,
the reshoot,
that's
they
kinda
had to save
fire.
hella money. They had to save money. That's
But
why
his-
they did that.
His
But-
crib looks fucking insane.
But that's what I'm
though.
saying. I'm like, is that really a slight? Like,
it's like shooting at Drake's house.
yeah, I was like, if Drake shoots it at his house, that's not really a loss. Like, oh, you have to shoot it at the house now. It's like his house is a movie.
I love Tootsie Slide.
But I feel like creatively,
Just watching.
creatively, that's like another limitation. So not only he's working,
yeah.
he's working with the fact that he's got Euphoria going on, all this shit going. Then he's got to work in these boundaries for this one.
I mean,
Yeah.
but it's like as a creative and as a videographer, you're used to like having creative boundaries or like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's usually how a lot of us get started is like you have these confines that you have to work with.
Yeah, because what if he would have posted the premiere? A new episode of The Idol coming out. You know, shot this with a $50 million hit to the budget. This was the second time. You know how I would give excuses when we shoot music videos?
Just shot on iPhone type shit.
But I feel like a lot of the hit pieces or like the articles are kind of maybe to that, where they're just kind of shitting on it because there wasn't enough like pre-production or whatever. But
Because as a director, do you feel like it taints his rep?
I don't know. I would, if I was him, I would take the project regardless because you're working with this is the Weeknd's first ever.
Yeah.
He's the biggest artist in the world right now.
Bigger than
I'm taking
Bad
the project.
You're taking it even if you fail.
I don't know. We gotta check
Yeah.
the stats on that.
Even if
No, he is.
even if
Spotify,
he's
and
bigger
Apple
than Bad
Music,
Bunny.
I think he is.
I don't know.
Bad Bunny's doing.
That's bad.
That's
Bunny.
That's a bad boy.
But you're taking this as an overall W.
Yeah,
Because for
win,
me,
win,
nah,
lose or draw.
for me, I'm
Yeah, it really depends on how bad it
Because
is.
he
it's
still
like,
got Euphoria. He'd be all right.
for sure. I think that's 'cause if he didn't have Euphoria, then it could be a bad look to where it's like, okay, your reputation is just this shitty ass Weekend fucking show.
Wait, I
You
just
know?
looked it up. Who's the biggest artist in the world? Google says The Weeknd is officially the world's most popular artist, Guinness World Records.
Nice.
March
Wow.
2023.
Nice.
all right. So just off that stat alone, working with the biggest artist in the world
Yeah.
is a W.
I think it's still a W, but definitely a taint to the legacy because we all love a story of somebody who just doesn't miss.
Yeah, we want that Floyd Mayweather director. We
yeah,
want
yeah.
no smut, no stain on your shit. We want you to be, because now it's like,
Do you
I
think,
mean-
do you think that's Quentin?
or is it
I
Terrence?
was thinking that too.
He's definitely
or
up there.
Scorsese? That's what I was
Well,
just
yeah,
gonna say.
yeah,
Like,
those
all
guys.
do
kinda
they
in
have
that.
bad ones? Because
Tarantino has some bad rated movies.
Yeah.
Spielberg does.
I mean, I feel like
Spielberg's got definitely a few.
But shouts
He
out
got
to
some,
Spielberg.
but that's the same.
But
It's the
he's-
same thing. It's like he has some
Yeah, he
crazy.
has-
So that's what I was gonna
Star
say.
Wars.
Change the game.
It's like, do you
No.
you keep it scarce, like tight and good, or like you just keep batting and some you're just gonna hit, some you're
I think
not.
Yeah.
that's how it is. That's
I think
life. It's just a
that's the
numbers
name
I
of
game.
think you got to just keep swinging, like take the opportunity.
And you never know. It might be something we look back on like, damn, this shit was actually fire. Because I haven't seen it yet. Is it?
no
is
one's
it,
gonna say that.
Which
have
one?
to
Which
see
one?
Is that
The
bad?
Idol.
Hold
I,
on.
I think it's that bad. Unless you're trying to get your rocks off and jerk it off.
Your
jerk
rocks
one.
off.
Yeah.
I mean, what if that? Maybe that's why people thought it was bad because they didn't beat their shit to it. You know.
I don't know. I
gotta
haven't
be
seen
I'm
it.
not gonna lie. The second episode I got a little torqued.
Torch.
Pause.
You beat your shit.
Definitely got me there a little bit.
You definitely beat his shit afterwards.
Nah,
Yeah.
Change
I'm
tabs.
on no fap, 14 days strong.
Nice.
But
Nice.
yeah, I just watched that show to restrain.
Restrain?
Restrain.
The last episode was kind of crazy. Yeah.
He's like, oh,
Well, break it down. How graphic was it? It was too.
It was too good.
a scale of
It was
1
really
to
the
10.
sound. They really had the sound effects in there.
Whole lot of
that mac and
Yeah.
cheese.
Mm.
Yeah.
That mac and cheese.
whole lot of Abel going, oh god,
The cameo from Dread.
fuck.
But yeah, oh my god, the acting.
Oh
is
my
ter-
God.
the acting is fucking terrible because they're just like all flirting with each other and it's just terrible.
Like
So-
you can tell like they're like real life flirting or it's like written in flirting.
Yeah, it's like acting. It's terrible.
At the end of the day,
Hella suave.
Hella undertones. Like you
Yeah.
can tell he's really trying to hit in real life, but on screen.
I know what you're talking
Hella
about.
shit that's not written in.
I know what
but
you're talking about, but
yeah.
I don't think that's what Boss is saying.
Oh yeah, no, he said it's like the other way.
Nah, yeah, y'all know
That
what
should
you
be
mean.
hella
It's
funny.
like, bro, like he's actually trying to beat
Yeah,
us
right now on
But
camera.
I do think that he was actually beating those like.
I'm sure off.
I mean, if he's already half beating those written in the scenes,
Yeah.
he's for sure getting his practice.
Now it's
in the
created.
trailer.
Now it's created a different dynamic, and halfway through shooting, they stopped fucking with her. He ghosted her. Now there's just hella weird tension.
No,
Like,
there's
yeah,
still
That
love
happened,
making scenes written.
that happened in Entourage. Remember, he fell in love with his co-star.
Yeah.
gotta keep a boundary.
Yeah, you got to.
So
the
how
week-
fine is that line?
From what I
A
heard,
lot of
bro,
people have done it. Like
that line gets blurred often in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith was fire.
Yeah, because we talked about this, but you know,
Working
they
with
fuck around. There's a lot of actors and actresses that are on movies together, and then they actually
End up
get married
yeah.
and have a relationship after.
Yeah, spending that much time with them.
Will Smith.
Build that rapport,
Cause I mean, shit.
entanglement.
Yeah, you're just staring into their eyes. Hella,
Yeah,
hella
hella
just
heavy.
not-
And I'm saying I love you to you.
Facts.
Like,
There's so much time.
I
Yeah.
fucking love you.
Because if
While I'm
I'm
falling off a helicopter.
if I'm a good actor, there's emotion behind
You have
the
to.
words, right?
Yeah.
I gotta act on some
You
shit.
really gotta.
I'm method acting
You
now.
gotta feel it, right?
Every time.
I'm like Heath Ledger when it comes to love scenes. I gotta really get in
That's
this.
crazy.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I gotta tap
Like
into
that.
Alright.
Kush got me going, bro.
But yeah, The Weeknd said, "My new girl, she a movie star," in his last album. So that's what I was like, kind of piecing it together. Like, you know the song I'm talking about?
Yeah, but wasn't that
She
that's a
a
couple years
movie
old?
star. That was last year. Dawn FM.
What about the got a sweet Asian chick? She go low,
Low
man.
Bow, bow,
Wow.
bow.
Is that better than Drake's dim sum bar?
I think so.
Damn near.
Nah,
No.
Let the lights dim sum.
Shout out to
Nah.
Asian girls. Let the lights.
Nah, he
dim.
was
No,
crazy.
that shit was too in your face.
No, it
The Weeknd's one is like
No,
got
man.
a sweet Asian chick. She go low man. She go low man. The way he harmonized it and sung that, bro. You know that one stuck way harder than the fucking Drake one.
Nah, the Drake one stuck because at that time, like
bouncing on
Every
Dim
song
sum
Over
was
My
like-
dead body, bro.
dim sum was like, nah, you're Asian. At that time, you were Asian if you kind of knew about dim
Yeah,
sum. You know what I mean?
He definitely probably put a lot of people onto dim sum. I'm sure I heard that.
Drake put people onto this.
Like me, I'm pretty sure I've heard that bar, and didn't know what dim sum was or had to ask. But I was also at the age where
You didn't know nothing.
I ain't really know shit, so
I didn't know nothing.
2012. How old are you?
2012
I was
16?
for sure like high school.
Maybe
I was
I
like
knew.
senior
You
year.
definitely
high
knew.
school.
Definitely had the white boy palette.
might have been doing my Googles.
Senior year of, I was a freshman in 2012.
Now see, I was eating Asian
Yeah.
cuisine, mostly
Yeah.
Japanese.
Respect your
Respect your
elders.
upper class. What were you saying? Low
I said
man.
I was eating Asian food. I just wasn't eating dim sum because dim
Yeah.
sum is like a whole experience, bro.
Let the lights dim some. I like when the lights dim.
So
Some, only some.
Nah, I'm
You know what
rocking.
I mean?
I'm rocking with the Weeknd on that one, bro.
All right.
Got a sweet Asian chick. She go
Low
low
man.
man.
Nah, he went crazy.
You
too.
know, man.
The music video was good too. It had all those cameos. That was
Oh,
just him. That was
yeah.
him just flexing like I'm. What?
Big movie shit. All right,
You guys watched that Dave and Central C video?
nah.
I
that
saw
song's
Keep-
hard though.
I saw
Song is hard.
Central C has grown on me a lot. Pause.
It's fire.
How much has he grown on you, Trev?
Quite a lot.
On the bitch in the sprinter. Like he be going
He's
crazy.
hard.
He be
He's
going
hard.
crazy.
You ever seen clips of his chicken shop day?
Of course.
I don't think I see that.
Rizzed her up.
Yeah, he's a RG.
What's your guys' favorite episode of Complex's shoe shopping
Okay.
with Joe LaPuma?
And
What was
Trinidad James is on there.
what was your topic that you're about to?
I wanted to go back to the question on if we were one-hit wonders, what would the one hit be? I was saying maybe Gangnam Style might be the one for me.
Oh, like which one you'd want to have?
Yeah. What
Who
one
else
hit
is
would you
out there?
own?
Bro, you have so many.
There's so many.
Does it have to be a song from a one hit wonder, or could my one hit
be
wonder be like
The number
fucking?
one song ever.
Could it be like somebody else's song?
Nah,
Like
it
could
has,
it?
it has to be a one-hit
Asher
wonder.
Roth?
I Love College.
Ooh, that's a good one. Or Chitty Bang.
Oh dang, that's hella
If I gave that
sad.
Shitty man. Who else?
Nah,
is
you would
Hey,
definitely
now.
be Far East Movement.
What about throw some D's on it?
Oh,
Rich Boy.
Rich boy.
Damn, Rich. He came.
There was a
crazy.
lot in that.
Nah,
Mike
hey,
Jones.
Nah, Mike
He's
Jones.
not a one-hit wonder.
He's a 3-hit wonder.
Nah,
Damn.
Nah, Swisher House. He was going
Name
crazy.
Mike Jones doesn't have 5 songs, bro.
Not big ones, but
He
had
has.
some shit.
What about MC Hammer? Is he considered a one-hit wonder?
He's.
He was
I
like
think
the
he's what
first-
started. Yeah.
wonder.
I think he's what started the term one hit wonder.
Him and Vanilla Ice, right? They were
Type
like the
shit.
ones that started that. I don't. Not my opinion, but that's just what I heard.
So who you guys picking? I'm Gangnam Style the fuck out of that. I'm lit.
Okay.
The fuck out of that.
Nah, because he's still eating. And he's signed to Scooter Braun still.
Who? Asher Roth?
No, Psy, Gangnam Style.
Oh, I think Asher Roth was
And
signed to
Asher Roth,
Scooter
yeah.
too.
Yeah, he
He's
started
getting
off with
money.
Scooter.
Hey, I was finna say Fetty Wap's Trap Queen, but
Nah, he
that
got-
whole year he had like 10 one like
he had a lot.
he had
Yeah.
10 number ones.
He had a run.
Honestly,
but-
his most recent album wasn't that bad either.
Bruh.
and
It's
he's
kinda
locked
fucking
up
with
now
him.
too, right? Free Freddy.
Free Fetty.
Yeah.
Fetty, right? I said Freddy.
Freddie.
Free Freddy.
Freddie Cool.
Some white. That's some white ass shit I just did on the pod.
Free Freddie. Free Frederick.
Nah, but I think you could say Fetty Wap is kind of a
He's-
one-hit
nah, he's
wonder.
not a one hit
I got-
wonder.
Oh, is Bobby Shmurda a
I
one-hit
got
wonder?
I got a list.
No, fuck no.
But would you have that one?
Yes.
He's in that Mike
has at least
Jones
three
like
hits.
he got,
Three
yeah, he got the
hits.
yeah.
Nah,
He's that 3-hit wonder
Bobby,
type
bitch.
rank. Nah, Bobby probably got like 5 for sure. Yeah, he's in that.
kick it like
I mean,
a
now,
Roddy, bitch.
but nowadays you could you could be a one.
And then he just came back out like he's not getting any more hits. He just came out twerking and shit. Like,
He's happy, bro.
Hey,
no, but
Fuck.
I fuck with his energy
Bro,
though.
I
sat
love
down and
definitely
did
is,
7,
like-
didn't do shit.
Nah, like he was a real one for
he
that.
came
but,
out
like,
twerking.
yeah, that's nuts.
he was popping this shit.
Nah, now we potted. See? Now we're potting.
So are you insinuating something happened in jail?
No, not at all. I'm just saying, like, I feel like he's just that. Like, he's like, bruh, I did my time. I kept it real. I'm out now. I get to live my life. Like, y'all really can't tell me shit. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do.
shake
you know
my
what I'm saying?
ass.
Yeah, like, bruh, I'm going to dance. Like, honestly,
He's
bruh,
cleaning up. He's
get your
cleaning
shit
up.
off.
And we might just catch a body, bitch.
Wait, hold on. I got a quick list. Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby, Crisscross, Jump, Silento, Watch Me Whip,
Oh my god.
Cali Swag District, Teach Me How to Dougie,
Dang.
Designer,
that's-
Panda, Ayo and Teo, Rolex.
I'll take Panda to be real.
This is getting hard now.
Rolex is nasty.
Mims, This Is Why I'm Hot.
Ooh,
Damn, I didn't even
that
know
was
they
a-
did.
He got the remix too.
Yeah.
That's what I was like,
remix.
yeah.
Ooh,
Panda, you get a Kanye remix?
Afro Man, Because I Got High.
Damn.
Shouts out Afro Man.
Damn, these are actually
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Who else? That can't be it.
Well,
That's
that's
probably
probably
just like your-
hundreds list here, but
I will pick one.
Pick one. I'll
I
take
don't
Panda. Before he started crying on live.
and fucking masturbating on an airplane.
He was what?
Yeah.
he
What
got
is
arrested for that. He's
Yeah,
in a
he probably-
fucking. He's in a mental hospital.
Probably
right
wouldn't want to pick that one right now.
When did that happen? That's
Literally like
crazy.
recently.
Really?
Y'all
That's nuts.
Ever seen Panda live though? Shit never fails. It's one of those cheat code songs. It's kind of
Yeah.
like Mo Bamba. You know what I mean? It's like
Or
even though they get
now though.
Wait, is Mo
Or like Juvenile.
yeah, it's
is
like
Mo
those
Bamba
songs.
one hit wonder?
No. What? I get
Nah,
high. I
he's
get
in
high.
that-
I get high like Alibaba. Chippy chippy.
Nah, he got a few of them things.
All right, so what about
Kyrie? Y'all didn't like Kyrie?
what about a
Ooh,
song?
Check West. Nah, Check West got some shit.
What about a song that's not a one hit wonder?
What do you mean?
Test. I feel like my shit's fucking.
Choosing a song for our one hit wonder.
You
that's
just
not
had
a
one
one-hit
song
wonder?
that you wish you could create. What is it?
Oh, any song?
Any song.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like if you just had one, if you
Like
were an
if you-
artist and made one song,
Rock with You by Michael Jackson.
a good one.
Oh, okay.
pretty much what's your favorite song? Ever.
That you'd
Ever?
want to
Ooh,
own or like
It's
you.
tough.
Viva La Vida by Coldplay.
That's a fucking experience. Now that song's a roller
Yeah,
coaster.
that one's something else.
You're gonna tear up. You're gonna smile.
Yeah,
Oh,
that one just
man,
that one. You
that
just
one's-
took me somewhere with that
Yeah.
because I played
The way
it in
those
my
chords
mind.
come out. Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
used
dun,
to
dun, dun.
That's like contender for one of the best songs ever.
Yeah.
made, possibly.
All right, what about the Wiz Khalifa Charlie Puth one?
No.
Wait, which one is that?
Oh, see you again.
See you again.
I'd probably want to own the rights to one of those, to a Cash Cobain song.
Okay.
Bro, you wanna be hella
sleazy, too sexy.
too sleazy, too sexy. Nah, those are slaps. Shouts out to Cash, but
I don't know, dog.
I would want like
Where's that shit?
I got it. My bad. Like the Thizzle dance or something. Some crazy shit.
That's such a Bay Area answer.
That's just
yeah,
like
Oh my
honestly,
god.
that song just
yours would
not
probably
that
be
it
like
pissed me off. I just
Lil
heard
Tyler
it too
song.
much. Little Tyler backflipping.
The Law and Order.
All the remixes.
I was watching a video on like the last final hours of is it going in and out?
Nah.
The volume?
Nah.
Take the
it was the final hours of Mac Dre. And do you know the history on that shit?
I remember reading up on it like a long time ago, like because he used to have like the DVDs and shit of like him vlogging basically.
Yeah.
But nah, reinstate that for us.
It's a crazy story, pretty much. That's like, to start, Mac Dre ended up in a car, I think. Don't quote me on this because I could be fucking up.
I think.
But no, just because I don't want to get the details wrong. But
Yeah.
Mac Dre was rapping, then he gets arrested with this group of people for like conspiracy to commit this robbery, and he remains silent, sticks to his code, sits down for like 7 years, gets out a little bit early, basically comes out, and he's like a full-time rapper. While this is going, he's blowing up, whatever, doing his movements, and then he's fucking with this promoter in Kansas City. And it's like he's there for the whole weekend. You know, the Loonies was there. They got like, I Got 5 on it. You know, Yuck Mouth and them. There was a couple other people that were there too. Jay Diggs, I guess. And there was a series of like concerts he was supposed to do and appearances, and he was just showing up mad late, not performing on time. You could say doing bad business. So I feel like there was tension between the promoters and Mac Dre, and that led into a couple days. And so on the third day or the last day, he gets this party or like a gig by the same promoter to do this appearance. Does same shit, I guess is late, doesn't stay long, ends up leaving, and then while they're on the way back, it gets shot up. And like the promoter provides like the driver, the van, all the shit for when you're in the city. So it was just kind of crazy, the fact that the business, or just if that shit is true, like that being the reason why he got his life taken away. Just on some like, oh, you're fucking up my money or whatever type of thing. And then I'm like, it just gets real, you know?
I feel like, yeah. I mean, there's people like that. This seems like a very like mafia mentality type shit.
Very
right?
true, but also this conversation took a very dark
Yeah.
turn.
No, I know. Well, because you wanted me to describe, you keep going into
No,
it.
we were having hella fun out there. Hey, I don't know.
Got hit with the long Mac Dre death story.
Hey, because really, I never really
knew.
knew. Like, I never really knew the details. I
Nah,
knew
neither
he
did I.
got.
That was my first time. hearing
I
it.
knew he
Yeah,
got
word.
killed in Kansas City, but I never knew like the backstory on it, and I could have tweaked some of the info.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I waited the whole story for that.
Yeah. My
He
bad.
was chiefing that motherfucker.
I just think that shit's hella crazy.
And it's
this is-
crazy. Tupac just got his star like last week.
Oh yeah,
That's
I seen
crazy.
that. He's on the Walk of Fame.
Yep.
I heard you have to pay like $400,000 for that.
What, one time?
I guess.
That's damn near worth it. We each fucking get 100 racks.
For one star?
Out of focus,
Out of
or how are we doing
focus.
this? Or how are we doing this?
Or all of our names? I feel like that'd look weird if
Not
it was
just
4 names
acronym.
on there.
Nah, I'm putting. What is our acronym? It's a nasty acronym.
It's really nasty. But yeah, I didn't mean to fuck up the mood. Let's get back to the
Nah,
jokes and to the hee hee ha ha.
Nah, that was insane.
Yeah, you
Bro.
went crazy right
He's
there.
like, bro, then I don't know if that's how he died. bro."
Well, because then also they try to put blame on this rapper from Kansas City called Big Tone, and they're basically saying that like in the streets they were talking about how Big Tone had this song where he says he killed a Thizzle Man, but no one ever has heard that song. So there's just hella rumors, and I guess you could call conspiracies on the reasoning why Mac Dre got shot up.
Hey,
Because I'm just
Yo, you tried to circle us back around. to
I'm
the
just thinking like, bro,
darkness.
like if Mac Dre was still around,
yeah,
Do you think he would have maintained his relevancy?
yeah. Bro, he was
a
he
genius.
was too influential.
But then also too, I think about it like, was he have more impact because he passed away? You know, once people pass away, they appreciate it
because he
a lot more.
Well, I mean, maybe a little bit, but also he was like a pioneer. You know what I mean? So I feel like he would have got recognized for that more than anything.
I gotta talk to some people who were around. I mean, that's like talking to Lav.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me some cool gems about Mac Dre, and so I'm just on this whole like my algorithm is Mac Dre videos and shit.
Cause he was really he was like vlogging his life, dog. It was crazy.
The Trill TV shit.
Yeah.
Man, R.I.P. Mac Dre. Shout out to all the Asian girls too that go low main.
Low main.
What's the best movie? What do you call it? Movie adaptation of a
book,
music group or artist. Or you got like the Straight Outta Compton movie. You got
the Freddie Mercury one.
The Elvis
Ray.
I've never seen the.
What is that one called?
Queen?
Bohemian Rhapsody. That one's pretty good.
Damn.
Shit, 8 Mile. What are you talking about?
Ooh.
That is weird.
That's
Was that loosely based on his life?
Yes.
Yeah, he had Mom Spaghetti. All
Right.
Nah, I definitely think that one. Elvis, get that shit out of here. That shit was weak as fuck.
I would say Ray. Honestly, that movie was pretty nuts.
Ray Charles.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
I haven't seen it.
No, yeah, that one was fire. Wait, which one is yours though?
I don't know.
Pose the question. Didn't have an answer to it. I like that.
Nah, the Ray Charles one was Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, he bodied that.
Schizo on that.
What are some other good ones?
Notorious.
Oh, there's been a lot.
Get Rich or Die Trying. Yeah.
Four Brothers.
That was a zoo.
Wait, Four Brothers was it? Yo, hey, that cast is actually like
For Four Brothers. Yeah.
Bro, it's Tyrese Gibson,
Andre 3000,
Mark Wahlberg,
All-star cast.
And who's the last one?
I don't know dude's name.
Oh, it was just White Brody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever that dude was, but
Selena.
The big three.
Ooh, Selena.
I haven't seen that one yet. That's J-Lo, right?
Anything for Selena.
Hey, you damn gotta watch that one.
Yeah, you've never seen that? That will make you stop being celibate.
Okay. She's like 15 in there.
Don't do that.
She definitely was though. That's who she was playing.
For real, she was that young.
15-year-old, right?
But J-Lo herself isn't 15.
They showed her grown towards.
I was like, I thought she was growing at the end.
Do they show her getting shot and shit too?
Yeah, damn near.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, this has.
Rocket Man. Y'all seen that one?
Oh, Elton John.
Elton John.
Nope.
And I'm gonna be
Right, yeah. He was one of them ones.
Can we talk about some crazy shit that I seen on the news that happened in Sacramento?
What happened?
What?
It was this Mexican food spot that had a priest come for all the employees to do work sins. If they were late, if they stole, if they did this, if they did that.
You're lying.
I swear to God.
Wait.
And they basically are getting sued, and they owe like a couple $100,000 because they were doing like bad practice.
What do you mean work sins? Like,
so basically,
You had to confess.
yes.
so like, they already knew that they fucked up. So the manager's like, hey, there's a priest here. You have to go confess to the shit you fucked up doing.
I don't.
Or maybe the manager was just super religious and he just took it to an extreme. I would have been like, Brody.
Yeah, I was like, I thought people would have
I would
just
have been
quit.
like, Brody, what are you
I
talking
could
about?
not get paid enough. For
It was a
Yeah.
it was a taqueria spot.
I'm like, bro, minimum wage.
That is
And I
that
heard-
is not my
Bro,
job.
I heard they were like holding people's checks and shit like that.
Oh
keeping
yeah,
all that.
okay,
That's
that's where
for
you're
sure
getting.
malpractice.
Yeah.
Confess?
But a priest coming to your work and saying, like, what if when we were working at a jumper and we had to confess all our sins?
I smoked it. I didn't want to.
Bruh.
It probably wouldn't even be like confessing our sins, more of just like what we witnessed, like the sins we've witnessed.
It would for sure be documented for one thing.
So if you're working at the taco spot, priest comes in.
I'm Muslim.
Have you guys ever been
I'm
to a
Muslim,
confession?
buddy.
You guys ever been to confessional?
No,
You guys
never.
aren't Catholic. It's
Never.
Catholic, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I've always seen it.
Yeah, I've always seen it in movies. It's
Or
super,
in the
it's a
hood.
super cool shot. The light
yeah,
shining through the mesh screen.
And you just see the profile face of the other person on the other side.
Always
Confess, my son.
It's in the music videos too all the time.
Yeah.
The person rapping.
Good performance scene right there in the confession booth.
The up top angle.
Ooh, then it whip pins to them on the PJ, the Pure Space PJ.
Nah, and then
With the couch on it?
It's them in front of the altar, them walking down the altar, and then it cuts to them better living.
Performance shot at the altar is that's a classic one.
Yeah.
That can't be played out.
So no one's snitching.
On what?
Not at my fucking minimum wage.
Like how do you
9 to
get
5.
out of that though?
You
Like,
quit.
snitching. I'm calling corporate.
Yeah, like you
HR.
quit and
Yeah.
called. Yeah,
what
there
if
are
they
practices
don't? What
for
if they
this.
don't have corporate?
Oh, then we're closing your shit down.
bro. Yeah, I'm like, you call the state. There's
You're holding my check because I
Yeah.
won't confess to the Lord.
Taqueria Lord.
Can I get a damn son?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Damn.
Oh my God.
Come on, Kelvin, where the topics at?
Bring the topics,
Oh,
man.
let me
Oh, we
see.
could also talk about awful lot of cough syrup getting banned in the LA school district.
I was
What?
gonna
Oh,
say
yeah, I seen
he
that.
should
Damn, that's damn near an achievement.
he should
and that's kind of what he said in the email back to him. He's just like,
That's
bro,
hard.
like,
That's
this
like
is black excellence.
that's like the Huff socks.
he should have dropped
Yeah.
that's an awful lot of homework or something.
Mm.
Counter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would have
That's a
been
lot
hard.
of calculus.
Oh, if he just had a whole school line,
That's an
That's what I'm
awful.
saying,
That's
like-
an awful lot of recess.
that's an awful lot of senior year. You can go crazy with the flip
That's an
now.
awful lot of finals.
Hey, cut this. We just gave this for free.
Mm.
I mean, I'm sure he probably thought about it, but
No, yeah, I was surprised he didn't. Maybe he will, but
That
I would
be
have definitely
so
acted
hard.
on that quick, like,
Damn it.
Facts.
because I see No Jumper posted
They
it.
would
and
they would
all
put that shit in PacSun at that point.
I mean, he
bro.
damn near could still do it. He could drop it as like a back to school shit come like August,
type
September.
it's an awful lot of studying.
I would cop that too. That's a crazy.
That's an
thing.
awful lot of bullshit,
That's an
teacher.
and then it starts to get mad vulgar. After.
Yeah.
That's awful lot of fuck shit,
Yeah.
little homie.
He has to be coming out with this, right?
It's an awful lot of student
This makes
loans.
perfect
It
sense.
makes too much sense.
This sounds like the best idea
Yeah,
ever.
No way we thought of it first, right?
No way.
but possibly.
We might be the first.
It's always, and then now I'm like, okay,
And then,
do I
and then
hit
they
people?
do it, and then they do it, and then you're like, I thought of that hella long ago.
And then you're that person going around
Yeah,
every
telling
time
people, "Bro, I thought
at
of that
everybody.
shit."
That meme
Been
in the
to
back of
that.
the party. They don't even know that I'm the one that came up with that first.
Do you want to read what he said?
Who said?
Because basically, Desto Dubb had a response, and he was talking about how, yeah, like, I'm trying to feed my family. You know, it's not drug related.
Yeah, like
I mean,
was
it
selling
makes
these on the
makes
street.
sense, bro.
That it's getting banned.
It
Yeah.
says
It kind of.
It's wheat socks.
It says, as a father, local business owner, and someone who is actively giving back to the community, my brand does not promote, sell, or encourage drug, alcohol, or any illegal items and activities. Instead, it's a brand based on freedom of expression, freedom to push the envelope as a trailblazer, freedom to be who you are and to break traditional barriers, can play a positive spark and agenda for real change. Understand the important.
Yeah, we don't need to.
Yeah.
Bottom line, it is promoting,
It is right. Like it's like damn.
but that's
Is
where
it-
you
is
flip
it
Are we
promoting it
snitching?
though?
Are we hating right
Is
now?
it
Nah.
promoting it though? Like, think about the phrase of what it's actually saying. Like,
Nah,
if
really.
anything, that's more of like, hey, that's an awful lot of, you know what I mean? Like, you're looking out for the homie.
But you got to think about how he started doing that shit too.
selling
He was
it.
selling.
It started from that.
It's the
video,
lean
right?
shit. An awful lot of cough syrup, bro. We're gonna say that that's not drug related.
Robo sippers.
It's for sure. Real
Because I mean,
bossy.
have you guys ever been in school and had to
And
flip
sip bow.
off the
I
boat?
have.
and had to get
Off
the,
a line?
the shirt flipped inside out?
Off a lot.
There was another one they did
Yeah,
too.
The Huff socks.
They did
They did another.
Remember the tits?
Yeah, I remember the
Shirts.
I love boobies. No more of those
Yeah.
wristbands
Yeah.
and the yeah.
There was another one they banned.
Damn, are we square for agree? Do we
They
agree
banned
with this?
LRG
Nah, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Nah, I don't
'cause
think
they were
should
like
ban-
lifted.
Yeah.
Is
To be
weed,
real, like
really.
one, these kids aren't even able to afford fucking lean, so like, that's not even.
Some of
that's
them be
not
pulling
I
up.
feel like that's not a good point.
That's that's not the best point, but
They
that's
can't
a
even afford
point.
it. Let's just
One, if you
promote
think
it
about,
to
all right,
them.
weed, it's like okay, weed, I can kind of get it. But it's one weed is way more accessible and it's affordable in a sense.
Hey,
You know
where's
what I'm
this
saying?
kid gonna get a gun at, huh?
But like, yeah, it's just not. I
But
feel
weed
like-
was legalized by the time we were wearing Huff,
But did they
Yeah,
ban
bro.
cookies?
and they still banned it.
Man, if I would have never seen those Wiz Khalifa like Day in the Life videos, I would have never wanted to smoke weed.
He's making it look
He's
so
making it
cool.
look so cool.
I want to be
I want to
Taylor
be
Gang.
tailored. I want to be tailored so bad.
TGOD.
When he was putting the
Or
Fiji,
die.
when he put the Fiji water in the bong, that's
Bro.
when I was like, oh
I
shit,
don't-
I need a bong.
And he pulled the bong out the
Some
out the
Fiji
LV
The
duffel.
Louis bag at the fresh yellow Camaro or whatever he had at the time, the Challenger.
I think it was the Kid Frankie music video. Yeah, nah, he went crazy.
Had hella ones. I was like, this is the life. I need to smoke weed.
Yeah.
I need to smoke.
I need to smoke weed.
If I never smoked weed, we wouldn't be here.
Definitely.
That's
Paper
facts.
planes.
Paper plane gang.
Nah, he was dumb. Squid Gang.
So if you got a kid, you're not. Are you gonna like say don't wear off-load cough syrup?
Nah, he could rock that.
You could rock it, but
Arc it.
If it's
no, it makes
banned,
it
I'm
make-
gonna be like, bruh, don't.
it
Yeah,
makes
like,
sense
don't
for
even-
the school district, but as a parent, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
bro,
kind of where I'm at too, where it's
I
like I kind of agree and see where the school's coming from,
Yeah.
but then also just don't give a fuck and just think, bro, there's so like ban music then, because if
To be
whatever's
honest, yeah,
in
I'm
their
just like-
headphones is gonna be way more influential than what
That
they're
part.
wearing
Yeah.
on their body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ban the headphones.
There's actually a situation like when I was in high school, I got in trouble for wearing a black scale hat. And if you know them, like they have like some of their shit is pretty demonic. You feel me? Like my hat said like 666 on it, and like one of the teachers told me I couldn't wear it.
They sent you to confessional.
Nah, that's what they should have did. But told me I couldn't wear it, and then I was trying to tell him like, even if like I did believe in this, you guys can't like have a say in religious matters. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it was just like,
Oh yeah, that's a fine line too.
Hold on, did you call Curtis?
who's Curtis?
He does like the KCRA3, like
Oh,
the investigations,
yeah.
like,
That'd be a good one. You should have tapped in.
or were you at the community college high school at the time?
Huh?
The charter high
Yeah, the
school?
charter one, or what was it, continuation high school?
Yeah, shouts out to Kenny High School, man.
But yeah, I feel like that should depend on the teacher, because the teacher could take offense. You take it up with the office, they don't give a fuck up there, and
Yes.
you'll be fine. They'll just make you throw a post-it note on it or something.
I'm not throwing anything on it.
You were like 666 till I die.
Till I die, motherfucker.
Doing this.
That would be great. With my tongue out.
Oh, did you see Playboi Carti gifted Youngboy
For the future collab
an
album.
opium chain?
Yeah, it's over with once that
Bro,
drops.
what? That shit's gonna go crazy. Carti and NBA Youngboy?
That's what the
Collab
streets been
album?
asking for.
It's a parade in my city, yeah.
You think that's gonna go crazy?
Yes.
Bro, Youngboy does numbers by himself, but him and Carti?
I think Trevor's just talking about the music.
Like,
Oh,
you think it's gonna be
musically?
good?
Yeah, like do they mix?
Yeah, I think it'll.
They'll
feel like
they'll
it's-
make it.
Because Carti's just probably not gonna rap now. It's
He
just,
just does his little hooks. and
squeaky
yeah, he'll be
ad-libs
just
and
hooks
shit
and then
now.
And then
Youngboy
Youngboy
rapping?
comes in going crazy.
sliding. Oh, it's over.
Because I can say that Tyler the Creator song with Youngboy really opened my eyes on just like, okay,
His range.
yeah, he's versatile.
Earthquake.
He's versatile.
And then the way he came in on the Weeknd shit recently.
Oh wait, you're talking about he's talking about Youngboy.
Youngboy.
Oh,
But yeah, Cardi I think is not. I don't know. I don't like that shit. That's why I feel like I don't know, man. They're like,
Trev likes to call it alien rap.
yeah, that shit's squeaky as fuck, bro.
Nah, that shit
I
slaps.
did like the.
Ever since my brother died.
I did really like him on the Weekend one though. The Weekend one was hard.
The Carti one?
Yeah.
Oh, I was finna say,
Really?
The Weeknd has a song with NBA Youngboy.
No, the Cardi one.
that's what the streets been needing.
Because I feel like they're like water and oil, man. I don't know if they're gonna mix.
Nah, they're gonna mix.
Yeah, that shit is hard.
So you,
Or if he gets into his real Cash Cardi bag again, that shit might be the best album ever created.
so you guys are looking out for that.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'll
See,
listen to it though. I'm not looking out for it.
He's
though.
the youngest one in the group.
That shit is
That shit's gonna
swag.
slap. You hella like the Huncho Jack?
That's so random to bring up.
And is that a diss?
Yes, I'm asking.
Nah, I fuck with Carti tough just cause that debut album came out like when I first started driving.
Nah, let's get back to Huncho Jack though.
And then Infinity slapping that.
Yeah.
Carti doesn't even sound the same though.
Oh
No,
yeah,
but I
from
feel
when
like-
he started.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, he goes.
I
it's
feel like
a
he's
little
evolved.
era.
It took a downward trajectory for a second. I feel like he's
Nah.
on the way back
They
up.
say
now,
that
though.
like every 3 or 4 years you need a rebrand.
Yeah, his little super vamp rebrand. I was like, bro, alright.
Yeah, we might be reaching the tail end of that. I think
Of what, the vamp shit? Yeah, definitely.
That shit was
because
I
he
mean-
just performed at New York Rolling Loud.
I mean, look at Ye, dog. Like, they're
He's
all
not a
era-
vampire no
Nah,
more.
they're all. he found God.
Did you see that Donda documentary leaked? Like the first 5 minutes or whatever.
Mm-mm.
Another
just-
Kanye documentary.
I-
Yeah,
is
it was
this
just him creating at Mercedes Benz, and he was just like spazzing on fucking, what's that dude's name? Rick Rubin and shit.
Really?
Oh yeah, wait.
It
I
was
seen
Rick
that clip
Rubin and
And-
fucking Playboi Carti
in the same room, just like at a meeting.
Wait,
and
he
then
was
he's just-
spazzing.
I don't.
out?
Yeah,
think, I
he-
don't think he's spazzing on him. He's just spazzing.
Yeah, he was just like, when you get this shit done, like I don't want to see no laughing, no
Like how he spazzed on Chance the Rapper.
Oh,
type shit. Yeah.
he went crazy on Champs.
Bro. Every time I watch a Kanye documentary, though, I kind of like, I forget
Did you ever
all
have,
the reasons why I don't fuck with Kanye.
Did you ever have a 3 hat?
No,
No.
no.
Is that a diss to the 3 hats?
How many 3 hats did you
It's
have?
for
I,
sure.
I never had one, but I wanted one at one point.
He said he made the 3 more famous than Steph.
Dang.
Hey, but you were slapping cocoa butter kisses though.
Yeah. Yes.
Acid. You were
nasty.
you were trying to. Do,
Yeah.
you did that really good.
He was definitely a chance head.
I was definitely Acid Rap. I
'Cause
for
he was
sure was slapping.
religious.
Bro, the,
too.
the second part of Cocoa Butter Kisses?
Acid.
Oh,
The acid rap is.
You know what I'm talking about?
Where
never
the
got
right
into
with the gun on my head.
Because by the time you probably
Acid Rap was
heard about
slap.
Chance the Rapper, he came out with what?
Coloring book.
That shit.
Nah,
No,
Acid rap was his only dope
no,
shit.
I was hearing
Nah, 10
acid.
Day was cool.
I was
10
hearing
Day
acid
was
rap
alright.
bubbles, but I wasn't fucking with it.
Nah, Acid Rap was the one.
Was
First time
the
I heard it,
peak,
I was
yeah.
like, what? I was like, what the
He went
fuck
crazy.
is this?
Next track, he went crazy.
He went crazy in a way that I didn't even know people could go crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That shit made me want to smoke cigarettes.
That shit made me want to
Made
do
me want to
acid.
do all sorts of shit.
Okay.
Okay.
He's trying to get some cocoa butter kisses right
I
now.
was trying to get cocoa butter kisses.
Nah, but
listening to
He
Yeah.
was
that.
copping the 3 hat too.
Definitely not.
With the
Bro,
overalls. You had a 3 hat.
That's
and
nasty.
overalls.
No, I didn't start wearing hats until I grew my hair out, so I definitely wasn't wearing the 3 hat.
You had the overalls,
It's a
though.
crazy excuse.
You wore overalls with one thing hanging.
No, never owned a
Bro,
pair of
stop
overalls.
lying.
Trying to be like that one dude. Was it Rory or Vory or some shit?
Oh,
Back in-
fucked with Rory.
He had that
Raury.
something like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, nah, he
He had
I
that
fuck with
cigarette
Rory.
song. I think
Yeah.
that's what it was
It
called.
was on some shit.
That was kind of like, I feel like that's
that was
your
the same
aesthetic.
era. That was the same.
My
That's your aesthetic.
Nah, like back in the day, like you know, like
Wait, yeah, I'm rolling.
you know, like that
I gotta see. I listen to Rory's music.
like
I
some
don't know.
college rap. That was some college
Yeah.
rap.
He was definitely Asher Roth type.
That's crazy.
You loved college.
Greenhouse Volume 3.
Greenhouse.
No, Kelvin likes that shit that gives me a headache, bro. I'm
He
like,
doesn't like Cash Cobain.
Oh,
dude, he'll
you don't
play.
like
Or
McCo-
Jersey,
You don't
or
like
like
McConan?
Jersey.
I love.
Jersey
I
Club
fuck with
or
McConan,
shit.
but this dude will play some shit.
Oh, he doesn't fuck with the Jersey Club shit.
Nah.
Hey,
That
honestly, honestly, it kind of it threw me through a loop when I heard him consistently playing that on Ox. I'm like, Kelvin, I was not expecting you to
What were you expecting?
fuck with this shit.
Asher
acid
Roth.
rap.
Yeah, acid rap. That's his aesthetic.
Cause bro, like when you're in traffic and that shit's playing, it's like 2 songs playing at once. Just the way my brain works, it hurts, bro. And he's just there. He's like, he's nodding off of this shit playing. I'm just like, how do you do that?
Wait, yeah, I can't know off to. I gotta be doing something to that.
Hey, have you ever seen Chance live?
No,
Never.
I'm not a Chance fan like that.
Bro, that's sick.
But you
Like,
you-
no.
Y'all never seen him live?
Maybe
Because
vlog, no.
He had like a little festival run where it's like, you know what I mean? So of course I
Oh
seen him
shit,
live.
y'all trying to go see
Ooh.
Chance? No.
If one more label try to.
I feel
There's gonna be some dread.
I feel like Acid Rap would have been the only time that I would have been like,
That was
oh,
actually
damn,
my,
like,
that was
let
actually
me go.
that was my first concert I ever went to. Was an Acid Rap concert.
See, that's kind of fire.
Really?
Yeah, I'm dead ass.
It was just
So
him?
you were that person like, hey, you trying to go see Chance?
Yeah. Ooh, if one boy left.
Oh, we struck. Hold on. This is gold.
We struck gold.
I feel like
Hold
I
on.
feel like that's a good first concert.
But why have we just randomly came across this topic?
Because I revealed it.
He's been trying to hide it this whole time. He's
on.
been ashamed of
Where was it at?
Ace of Spades, actually. Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on. So
Yeah.
you were a fan.
When I heard acid
Yeah, that's
rap,
a fan.
You were.
Yeah.
Nah, honestly,
Well, I
I
mean-
was probably that big
Well,
of a fan
at
when I
the
heard
time,
acid
at the
rap,
time,
too.
my sister's boyfriend at the time, liked, you know what I mean, and he put me onto that shit. And he was going to the concert, asked me if I want to go. I was like, I never been to
Okay.
one. Yeah. So hold on. Oh, you was a fan.
Oh,
fan.
wait, so
I
you
mean, I
didn't-
was a
I'm
fan.
trying to break it down to see
voluntarily
if you
being a
got,
fan
if
ain't
you
cool.
went with your own willpower, heard the song, and was like, you know what?
I got a cop.
I love this artist. Let me see when they're
He's
coming
in
to my
town.
city.
He's in town.
Swarm.
And then copping tickets.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean,
It was
you
an
just made
invite.
that part up about the whole shit.
oh,
About,
yeah, just
About the
just-
invite?
just to
nah.
downplay it.
Nah, not even.
Wait, you ever seen his Mr. Happy short film
Yeah, it was
on
alright.
Vice?
Mm-mm.
I watched
Oh.
that. I watched that for the first time when
It was alright.
I smoked.
Wow, Bell.
First time you smoked?
I watched that shit.
Hold on, first concerts. Go ahead.
No. Let's go back to your
No,
first
no.
concert at Chance the Rapper, bro.
Now, what's
Ace
yours?
of
Hold
Spades?
on. What's yours?
Mine's shitting on all your guys'.
Whose is it?
It's Kanye.
All right, that's
Kanye, what?
probably St. Pablo.
It was with he had the bear, with
That's
the.
cap. You didn't go to that.
I have the merch. What
With
are
the
you talking
glasses
about?
with the lines, that
Yeah.
was
Glow
that
in the dark.
graduation?
Glow in the dark
Yeah,
tour.
That was glow in the dark for graduation, but you weren't even at that, so it's all good.
Where was that at?
It was at Arco Arena. I went with my mom. That was my first concert.
No,
ever.
I'm shitting
Yeah.
on you.
Who's yours?
American Idol
Wait, live?
at Arco Arena.
That doesn't count. That's not a concert. Like,
That's are they
That's
singing?
definitely a concert.
no, like an artist that you bought.
That's like a compilation.
Yeah,
That's a show.
yeah.
I don't
That was
remember.
my
You don't
first
remember?
concert.
I mean, technically, that's a,
Oh yeah, I win.
that's
I
a
won this one.
David Archuleta concert.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know
shit
what my
was
first
wrong.
concert was.
I was 5 years old.
What was yours?
I don't even remember, to be
Oh,
real.
now he doesn't
I
remember.
really don't.
How do you
like-
guys not remember your first concert? And maybe, to be honest, I feel like I might have gone to concerts before. That was my first rap show.
Mm.
Cause I feel like I went to I think it was Outside Lands, like way long time ago. Like Jason Mraz was there and the Dave Matthews Band.
When was the first time you went to Ace of Spades?
That was a Playboi Carti show and Young
Ooh,
Nudie.
Nice.
It's hard.
I think mine was for a
Was-
well, yeah, it was for that one. But after that, it was a big crit one.
That's a good venue.
Yeah.
That's a good venue. But you're singing word for word at this Chance concert. You're in the front, or like how
I was like in the middle.
deep were you?
Not
Like a
started
fan.
The
not
mosh pit.
To Cocoa Butter.
Did you ask for any autographs?
No.
Pictures?
No.
Meet and greet?
No. It was just a regular ticket.
Holy shit!
Smoke again.
That's so
Meet and
interesting.
greet.
That's so interesting about you, Bell. I never. Knew that.
That's crazy. That's so
I'm looking at
interesting
you a
about
little
you.
different.
Chance concert.
A little
Can't
different.
get
though.
over that.
Everything makes sense now.
No, everything is
Just
is
out of order here.
completely
Yeah.
stopped making sense. It's the exact opposite. My mind is blown.
You just
Yeah.
turned his world upside down.
Well, I mean, before that, I was like, I never seen the point of going to a concert.
So you want to see the point with a Chance the Rapper?
Chance
Yeah.
made him see the point.
I don't think y'all understand that how good that album is.
It was
Yeah.
good.
That
But
shit was
in its
insane.
prime too. It's like it's not like he's getting like old. I love my wife. Chance performing that now.
He
You know
didn't
what I mean? It was
actively buy the ticket though. It was brought.
like- and it
to
was
him.
an invite, so it's like kind of like a.
Yeah.
You know
Look
what I'm
at them
saying? Like
writing for me.
Like what?
The fuck.
What was the first concert you actively bought a ticket to? I remember that one. Mine was Astroworld.
Astroworld.
That's where I actually paid for it and like
I think
wanted to go.
I think
type
mine
shit.
was Kanye. Probably St. Pablo tour.
I think mine was
That was
right.
like I paid for it.
Mine was probably Outside Lands with Kanye headline.
Nice.
That was Yeezus Kanye though.
Ooh, the mountain was there.
Nah,
Nah. Oh. Oof.
but he had the big
Oof.
screen. He tried to get. He did like Blood on the Leaves like 3 or 4 times. Was trying to get people to mosh pit, but they weren't having it.
You gotta do it.
But it
Wait,
was like
you went to Astroworld?
Who was it?
Golden one.
Oh.
Astroworld was a movie. Oh, you're talking. Oh,
Oh yeah. I thought
Astrofest.
Oh yeah.
The tragedy.
I was like, fuck.
fuck! You survived.
I got to see Travis Scott in
D-Day?
Sack too. That shit was
Travis
tight.
Scott. I've seen him. He's a great performer.
Nah, yeah, I heard stories.
Man, let's go
You
to
heard
a
stories.
Can we go to a show soon together?
Yeah, we just came back from one. Remember?
Wait,
I was
which one?
talking about Coachella though.
Oh, no.
Let's go to
What would be the-
Smartchella.
Oh,
Ooh.
Drake?
Ooh,
OVO Fest.
No, he's coming to LA.
That
You got tickets for us or what?
Yeah, because
Like,
them tickets
oh, it's
just
all
to get in the door.
No,
You
you
already-
gotta
you
take out
already
a
got your
loan.
ticket.
Gotta take out a loan to go to a concert. What the
Bruh,
fuck
that,
is this?
bruh, those tickets are.
Hey, he's got his tickets already.
Oh yeah, we're talking about that. About how Drake is gonna float over an arm.
And just finesse his girl from him.
That'd be
Like
crazy.
Usher.
That'd be crazy. The fact that you're even speaking in that.
I didn't even say it. Like it was Kelvin.
Nah, but he was just feeding off your energy, though.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
The fact that you would even speak on that.
Cause that's bro.
That's some real shit.
I mean, I like to think it's not real shit,
Bro,
but
we
you know,
already
as-
went over this.
all right, so she gets the backstage pass.
No,
No,
bro,
no,
we went
no.
over this.
All right, should I go to one of my?
Actually, it was an earlier episode. We might
Yeah,
as well rehash
topic,
it.
please.
Fuck it.
Topic.
Yeah, do we have any more topics?
These are
Before I
ass.
ask
The
No,
Zion
no,
Williamson
no.
Ask
getting,
question.
The question. The
the
question
Zion
of all
Williamson
questions.
getting his girl. Yeah.
Wait, what? You're going? Wait, what's the topic?
Zion Williamson getting that girl pregnant while also trying to move a stripper out to
She's
his
not a
city.
stripper. She's an actress.
Or okay, yeah, my
Yeah.
bad. Or yeah, a female actress.
I don't know what's
I've
going
seen
on
this in
with
the
that.
headlines, but yeah, I haven't really paid attention to
He's
it.
just
So
a horny
Zion
boy,
Williamson
bro,
had a
like,
video where
Case closed. He's horny. Bro.
yeah, I was like, I feel like it's really not that crazy.
Bro,
It
it's your
is
topic.
It is, but it's like,
Normal people do this shit all
yeah, I
the
was like,
time.
bro, he's a 23-year-old that just.
Wait,
signed
I don't
for
know what's
money.
going
Yeah.
on.
We're talking
So
about.
he got a girl pregnant that he's fucking with, but I guess on the side he was talking to
A porn star.
Porn star. He was saying like, yeah, I can move you out to my city, blah blah blah. Like he was gonna be
and
paying for
she
everything.
revealed the text and Snapchats where he was just being hella horny.
Oh, so that's the meat of it, is his text messages. Not really the act of doing
I heard
it.
he was
Yes,
paying her
yes.
some absurd amount of money a
And
month.
he was,
Yeah, it was like $40,000 a month
I
or
don't
something.
know,
Like that.
bro.
Paying her for that?
That's
though?
not that
and he was
bad.
like making her wear waist beads and get box braids. Bro,
Wait, some fetish shit?
bro, the text messages were insane.
For
bro.
real?
Yes,
Yeah, see,
bro.
I didn't see the messages.
So you guys getting down like that? You sending those messages or what?
What? That's okay.
I'm not a freaky texter.
I'm not the first overall pick of the NBA draft as well.
The fact that he's on Snapchat though,
Yeah, it's
he got the
crazy.
notification that she screenshotted that shit.
He's 22 years old, bro, with all the money in the world.
Yeah.
Like, he's horny.
And he's only played 20 games.
Shit happens.
Yeah, man.
Take it on the
He's from
chin.
New Orleans
Adam Silver,
or Nolans.
pardon him.
Oh, yeah, they're supposed to mention John Morant's situation, too, within these next few days.
Oh, I thought it got decided already.
This
That
is
was
It got
news.
decided, but he was like, I don't want to say it until the finals are over.
This is legendary.
Because he was like, I don't want to take away from the players that are playing right now.
What do you think is gonna happen?
I
Just like
think
a-
I think a full
five-
season.
Yeah, that's what
Full
I
season
seen.
suspension?
I seen that's what's been speculated, which is kind of nuts.
For having the gun on live back-to-back days
Back
and
to
shit.
back.
Bro, he keeps doing it.
All
He's
the
lit-
memes were hella
Hey,
funny.
NBA Youngboy and Carti drop, it's over.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna go
It's a
crazy on
parade
live when
in
Hey,
that
you know
drops.
when they hang it like this?
Yeah,
and
when
let
they
it
dangle it.
But he's gonna be in leather pants doing
Leather pants with the. With
Let's
the
see what
drum
is. Let's
on
see
it.
what
Bro,
is.
if
So
he's-
is he still pulling up to the game? So at
it.
this
Yeah,
point,
I
this
gotta
mean-
see if that, because if
he
he's
gets
suspended,
the whole,
if he's away from the team, he might crash out.
or he gets a full season fashion show. That
Nah,
means he's
or-
just going
or
on
he's
the
the-
bench.
Or
I
he-
don't think they'll keep him around.
Or he
honestly.
links up with Lethal Shooter and just
Okay.
starts balling out next season though.
Or he could pull a John Wall, and this just be the end.
Or like Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, it's over.
I don't know sports
bring
that
it
much.
against
He brought it to the locker room though.
Yeah, Gilbert Arenas
that
is a
was
gangster.
insane.
You can't be caught lacking.
Also, Ja was fucking. Well, his crew was flashing lasers at
At the Pacers
the
bus.
fucking team at a opposing
That's kind of
team.
crazy.
Lasers. Yeah, they had.
They got the beam on
The
it.
beams.
What the
yeah.
fuck is that?
The Pacers reported like we saw beams coming through the fucking windows
Oh yeah, he's out
From
of
his
here.
It ain't
from
safe
his
in this city.
entourage.
It's only a parade for Ja.
Ja
That's what I'm
Wick.
saying. I'm like, bro, that young,
Hey, y'all better
and then
lose
going
or
to
we're finna
Memphis and
kill
getting paid
y'all.
like that, like
You know, I got a perfect song I need to send to John Morant.
Viva La Vida by Coldplay.
Low me.
A good Prezi. Do better. He needs to do better right now.
That is
Because
true.
He's
He's
on a
in-
crash out mission
He's
for
in
sure.
Memphis.
Yeah,
Memphis is hot right
yeah.
now.
Just get out. Get out.
Get out of Memphis. His dad is living it up too.
Shit like that is just like, it's kind of frustrating to see because it's just like, bro, you're totally just getting lost in the sauce. Like, what drives someone to do that? But then also on the other hand, it's like, it is what's our amendment to carry guns and shit?
Well, that
So
was
it's
the
not
whole
anything
like thing. It was,
illegal.
Like, yeah,
Second
that's-
Amendment.
That's
They're
the-
like he wasn't breaking any laws. That's
So
why.
I
it's
think
like-
they're just not used to the Second Amendment being expressed on Instagram Live.
With some NBA Youngboy playing in the back.
Yes.
via.
Well, I
via
mean,
the
like,
Glock.
Because what's the difference if he posts him at the range shooting some ARs or something?
And he turns around and flashes.
Is it
it.
just the
he goes back
The
to
laser.
shoot it.
Puts it up to his head.
it's the switch that's on it, bro.
is it just the fashion of him just
I don't know.
Yeah,
Flashing
they were saying he's brandishing a weapon, and you're supposed to keep this image of a professional NBA
The
player.
holding up to the head like it's a phone.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah. Shout out, John, man.
Shout out to Ja. Keep the stick on you, bro, if you want. If it's
Keep
hot out there
balling
for
on
you,
these
bro,
niggas.
I can't tell you what to do, man. Just know you're gonna have to face the consequences because it seems like they're hating on you, man.
You're just good.
PSA to Ja right there.
Damn.
If you're listening.
Oh, and the worst part is he's probably a top 10 player in the NBA too.
Yeah.
He's up there. Like he's good.
He's been like the past like MVP caliber seasons the past like 2-3 years.
I feel
Put
like
the gun away, then.
I'm definitely about to use what Trev just said, though. Honestly, bro, you're just gonna have to face the consequences because it seems like they're just hating on you.
That's a crazy
That's
response.
facts, though. That's
They're just hating.
bro. That's been facts in my life so many times, bro.
I just never
I
knew the
just-
words to
I
express.
just have to face the consequences because it seems like they're
They're
just
just
hating. Wow.
PSA.
Damn.
All right, man. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say, bro,
we're
we're
outta
good.
here.
I just want to say, new vlog out now.
Oh yeah.
Studio transformation. Go show some love on that. Subscribe, support on Patreon. New behind the scenes vlogs coming very soon. Shout out to everyone who's made it this far.
Yeah.
Run the likes up. And that's all I got to say, man. We out.
Bow.
Very bisexual cowboy.
She go low, man.